can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all. Guess what we've got today? We've got an NFC East showdown between our Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders today. What's going on, everybody? We got Robert in here early, Wade, Brent. Good to have y'all in here. Germs in the house as well. Justin, Paul, I see you guys. Welcome one and all. Great to have y'all in here. So, did y'all notice that we're going to be doing not one, not two, but 3 games today? So we got 3 games in the pipeline for today. We've got this game between the Cowboys and the Commanders. Then we've got another game after that with the 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. And then we'll be covering tonight's game as well. That's right. 3 games today, and tonight's game will be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the LA Rams. Hope you guys are ready for it. So we've got a 50-50 split in the voting column over there. Looks like 50% of you guys are saying the Dallas Cowboys are going to win this game. The other 50% are voting for the Washington Commanders. I think this is going to be a tough game for the Dallas Cowboys. Look at our record, guys. We are 3-7. Meanwhile, the Commanders are 7-4. They have been very good this season. They've dropped a couple of games recently. Why don't we take a quick look at the home team, and then we'll talk about our Dallas Cowboys. Actually, let's flip it. Let's start today with the away team, and then we'll talk about the home team. For those of you who are Dallas Cowboys fans, I promise you guys that I'm not trying to bash or knock on the Dallas Cowboys. These are just the numbers, and the numbers help tell a tale of our season. And maybe there is, well, not even maybe, there's clearly some room for improvement here. Let's talk about this. So the Dallas Cowboys team as a whole is coming into this game ranked 25th in the NFL. Those are the NFL power rankings for this unit. Now, offense this season, they have put up, they're averaging about 19 points per game, a little less than 19 points per game. That is good for 24th in the NFL. Dallas Cowboys offense does rank 20th when it comes to yards per game, not points per game, but yards per game, and they are 25th in yards per play, averaging just under 5 yards per play. That is good for 25th in the NFL. They're also 25th in third down efficiency, and they are second to last offensively in the red zone. Cowboys inside the red zone, either on the opponent's 20-yard line or on their own 20-yard line, they have not been very good on either side. This Cowboys team is in desperate need of a rebuild. I'm hoping that we get one next season because I cannot take too much more of what we're seeing right now. This is the defensive side of the football for the Dallas Cowboys, and welcome to everybody who is checking into the chat right now. All you beautiful people, Solo, Turbo, Brandy, Caleb, what's going on, guys? We're talking Dallas Cowboys stats here. There have been a few player changes as well in the depth chart. Of course, during our pregame, we will talk about all of that stuff, so I hope you guys stick around. All right, y'all, defensively, Dallas Cowboys are at the bottom 7 and at least 4 out of 5 of these categories. They are 31st in points per game allowed. Defensively, they allow 29 points per game. Meanwhile, on offense, we only put up 18.7. So not a winning recipe there. So 31st in points per game allowed. Yards per game allowed, Dallas Cowboys are 27th in that category, giving up 365 yards per game. Yards per play allowed, that is almost 6 yards per play that the Dallas Cowboys are giving up. On third down efficiency, that is the one place where the Dallas Cowboys can say that they have been successful here. They are top 12 when it comes to getting off the field on third downs. So those are just the numbers, guys. Again, I am clearly a Dallas Cowboys fan. If anybody comes into the chat asking, who are you a fan of? I pray for you. So, yes, we are Dallas Cowboys fans, but we cannot hide the truth. And the truth is, this is about right for where the Dallas Cowboys rank. We will probably miss the playoffs. It would take some doing. It would take the Dallas Cowboys winning this game for starters in order to even try to make a run for the playoffs right now. We are 3-7, so we could finish this season still with a winning record if we win out, but I don't really see that happening. And let's take a quick look at the offense for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, Dallas Cowboys offense today. It's going to look just a little bit different than what it did last week. So a few changes here. Dallas Cowboys obviously have been without Dak Prescott for a couple of weeks. He tore his hamstring. I don't know if that has to do because of bad diet or just because of not training or what have you. Maybe the guy should start stretching a little bit more, but that's costing the Dallas Cowboys big time. So Dak Prescott is out for the season. He will be on IR for the rest of the year. Cooper Rush is the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Next to him, you will see Rico Dowdle. So no change in the running back position right there, except for the fact that, between last year and this year, Dallas Cowboys have fallen off of the face of the earth on rushing yards per game, and we'll talk about that later as well. Cooper Rush, Rico Dowdle, not much to brag about here with the Dallas Cowboys backfield. Now, Ezekiel Elliott will be available for today. Deuce Vaughn will be available for today, but no Dalvin Cook. He is not even listed as the fourth option, so I think the Dallas Cowboys might have taken a sample of Dalvin Cook, and just like other teams who picked him up and dropped him immediately, Cowboys did the same. So that'll be the running back situation for Dallas. Now, you'll notice the wide receivers here. You're not seeing one of the common names that we normally have here in Brandon Cooks or Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert will be over here. Let me just break it down the way I see it for you guys. Wide receivers for the Dallas Cowboys. These are starters listed by ESPN. I took this morning. It is CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Tolbert, and Ryan Flournoy has moved up the depth chart in front of Jalen Brooks, in front of Jonathan Mingo. According to ESPN, it is Ryan Flournoy who's getting the start today for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Jake Ferguson is also out for today's game. For those of you who don't know who Jake Ferguson is, he is the tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. Today, filling in for Jake Ferguson will be Luke Schoonmaker. So, Dak Prescott on IR. Brandon Cooks, wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys, on IR. Jake Ferguson is out for today's game. We've also got some other players who will be out in today's game, one of them being on the offensive line, two of them on the offensive line. Let's go through that offensive line. Left tackle for today, the starter will be Tyler Guyton. Left guard for today. So Tyler Smith actually took a hit last week. And so Tyler Smith has been listed as out for today's game. So no Tyler Smith in today's game. Cooper Beebe will be in at center. Zach Martin is out for today's game as well. So we lost both our left guard and our right guard last week in that game, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to be a problem for the Dallas Cowboys offense. We've got two backups lined in over here at left guard and at right guard. Again, today's left guard will not be Tyler Smith. It will be TJ Bass lined up at left guard. And then at right guard, it will likely be Brock Hoffman, which is why I put him in here. Or this could also be the situation. They could put Brock Hoffman in at center and slide Cooper Beebe over to be that left guard. But these three spots right here are going to look a little different today for the Dallas Cowboys. At the right tackle, Terrence Steele is healthy. He will be playing. So I see you guys talking about this rivalry. What's going on, Crystal Padilla? I see you, Andrew, out in the comment area. Wade Tuckness checking in. Nick Preston checking in. Thank you. Appreciate you, sir. Shout out to you. Angela in the house as well. Let's take a quick look at our Dallas Cowboys defense. All right, guys, defensively for the Dallas Cowboys, this will be the starting lineup. Now, one of the great things and one of the bad things, it's like, let me refresh this. This can't be the case. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. So something exciting. Dallas Cowboys finally get Deron Bland back. It has been all season long. Deron Bland has been out with an injury last year, guys. He had 5 pick sixes. 9 interceptions last season, 5 pick sixes. That is the most in the NFL ever for one season. And he is finally back, and I was so fired up. Trayvon Diggs was questionable coming into today's game. I had hope that he would be playing, guys. Trayvon Diggs is listed as out. So there will not be Trayvon Diggs lined up at right corner. And Khalil Carson is out, so we're probably going to see Josh Butler or CJ Goodwin filling in over here for Trayvon Diggs. It's like We get one piece back and we lose the other. That is so frustrating, but that's okay. Let's talk about this defensive side of the football, shall we? All right, from left defensive end, Chauncey Golston will be your left defensive end. Left defensive tackle will be Mozzie Smith. Right defensive tackle, Osa Odigizua. And right defensive end will be Micah Parsons. Linebackers, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Damon Clark, Eric Kendricks, and DeMarvion Overshown. Let me rewind just a little bit. So Eric Kendricks and DeMarvion Overshown will be available for today's game. They will be available for today's game, but Damon Clark is also going to be listed as out. Actually, he's not listed as out. He's available, but it looks like Damon Clark has lost his position here to Nick Vigil. So I'll update that before the next Dallas Cowboys game. But Nick Vigil is lined up as the starter at weak side linebacker over Damon Clark. So a couple of players off right here. Damon Clark will not be the starter for today's game. Instead, it will be Nick Vigil. And Trayvon Diggs, instead of Trayvon Diggs, we'll see probably CJ Goodwin or Josh Butler. Our two safeties for today, ladies and gentlemen, will be Malik Hooker at free safety and Donovan Wilson as the strong safety. And that is the Dallas Cowboys team in a nutshell. Again, they are power ranked as number 25 in the NFL. Points per game, kind of bottom side of that for the offensive efficiency. Defensive efficiency, I should say lack thereof, not looking great. So this is a game where the Dallas Cowboys are underdogs, and not just like a little bit. They are double-digit underdogs. 10.5-point favorites are the Washington Commanders. So why don't we take a quick look at that team so that we can have something to smile about? Not if you're a Cowboys fan, of course, but if you're a Washington Commanders fan and you are out there, welcome to this live stream broadcast. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan and you're out there, let's effing go. It's going to be a tough game, but I hope we can get the win today. All right, San Antonio is a beautiful town. We were just downtown last night, El Sterling. I'm getting distracted by the chat early. Let's try to nip that in the bud. Let's get through this. Let's get through this starting breakdown of these two teams. So the Washington Commanders have come into this game. They are ranked top 10 in the NFL, guys, with a rookie quarterback in Jaden Daniels. And they have been really successful this season. So the Washington Commanders are coming into this game with a 7-4 record. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys are sitting at 3-7, but 7-4 means that they have been pretty successful at picking up wins. Now, they have dropped a couple in recent weeks, but points per game, the Washington Commanders offensively, they are fourth best in the NFL at putting up points. They average 28 points per game. Dallas Cowboys give up 29 points per game. I think this will end up being close, if not higher than 28 points against the Dallas Cowboys. Can Cooper Rush and the Dallas Cowboys put up more than 28 points? We'll see what happens. All right, so that is points per game for the Washington Commanders. Yards per game, they are top 7. They are sitting at number 6 here at 366 total yards per game. Yards per play, they are averaging about 6 yards per play, which is good for 6th in the NFL. And third down efficiency, they are also a top 10 team at keeping drives alive when it comes to third down situations. On almost 43% of every third down that they face, they will end up converting that one. Now, where their numbers drop offensively is inside the red zone. They are outside of the top 12, but just barely. 56% of their drives that end up in the red zone, though, do end up in touchdown scores, which is a pretty significant number. So more than half the time they get inside that 20-yard line, the Washington Commanders are scoring touchdowns. Now, on the other side, defensively, they do have some blemishes. They are not perfect. They have been much more of an offensive team than they have been a defensive team. They will win games. I don't think that they're going to be able to make a deep playoff run, mostly because of the defensive side of this game, right? So real quick, I've asked out there what you guys think, who will win, who you guys think is going to win this game. I want to know from you guys. I want to know from you guys, who's the best player on the field today? Do y'all think it's a defensive player? Do y'all think that's Micah Parsons? Do you guys think that might be Bobby Wagner on the other side? Or do you guys think it's an offensive player? Is that going to be maybe a Zach Ertz or an Austin Eckler for you guys? Maybe it's going to be a CeeDee Lamb for y'all. Who do you think is the best player on the field today for both of these teams? Let me know in that chat. Now, CeeDee Lamb says Ghost Coffee. I see you out there. Keep those coming, guys. Let's find out. So, points per game. Defensively, the Washington Commanders are allowing looks like 22.1 points per game. Yards per game, they allow 334 yards per game. Yards per play, they allow 5.6 yards per play. On third down efficiency, that is where they drop. And on the red zone, they definitely are on the lower side of the spectrum there. Bottom 7 team for third down efficiency on defense, and inside the red zone, they allow teams to score 66, almost 67% of the time. So if the Cowboys can get into the red zone, they might have a chance of putting up some points against this Washington Commanders defense. Let's take a look at the Washington Commanders offense here really quick. The Washington Commanders team will be made up of the following players, guys. Quick, right here. Jaden Daniels is going to be the starting quarterback for today's game for this Washington Commanders offense. Guys, so far this season, Jaden Daniels does have 10 passing touchdowns and 4 rushing touchdowns, so 14 total touchdowns for Jaden Daniels, 202 completions on 294 attempts. He's got 215 fantasy points. He's been pretty good in the fantasy column. By the way, scrolling by at the bottom is all of your top fantasy quarterbacks for the past 11 weeks. All of those numbers are their combined scores, scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. So that's Jaden Daniels in a little nutshell right there. Next to him is Brian Robinson Jr., but this is a dual-headed backfield. It's a two-headed monster for the Washington Commanders. It is Brian Robinson Jr. and Austin Eckler who is filling in right now. So Brian Robinson and Austin Eckler will be the main running backs for this Washington Commanders offense. Brian Robinson has 524 rushing yards. Austin Eckler has 333 rushing yards combined. They have 11 rushing touchdowns on the season. Pass catchers for this Washington Commanders team. You're going to have Terry McLaurin, Noah Brown, the ex-Dallas Cowboy, and Olamide Zaccheaus lined up as your pass catchers. How about Terry McLaurin this season? Scary Terry this season has been pretty solid, guys. He has the most targets and the most receptions for the Washington Commanders this year. He's got 68 targets, 48 receptions, 721 receiving yards, and 6 receiving touchdowns. He's racked up 150 fantasy points as far as fantasy football points go. The tight end is Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is actually second on this team with receiving yards. He has 61 targets, 43 receptions, 428 receiving yards, just 2 receiving touchdowns, but a lot of good things I've seen coming out of Zach Ertz so far this season. Of course, Noah Brown, Olamide Zaccheaus, not a whole lot to report on them, but they have been great pass catching options for this Washington Commanders football team. Now, defensively, why don't we take a quick look? You need a burgundy and gold number 9 jersey, says Matt Steve. I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about them burgundy and gold colors you're talking about. Randolph saying, not a sorry Cowboys fan. Hey, man, it is what it is. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. I hope we can still be friends, but I ain't going to jump off the wagon here. We're not jumping off the wagon. I get it. It's tough, guys. Being a Dallas Cowboys fan is tough, but sticking through it thick and thin does not matter. That is the true metal of a Cowboys fan. It is the true metal of a Cowboys fan. Anyways, let's talk Commanders defense then. Again, the numbers that I'm saying right here when I talk about the Dallas Cowboys, when they look awful, I'm not trying to bash the Dallas Cowboys. I am a Cowboys fan, but the facts are the facts. The numbers are the numbers. Not going to sit on that forever. Let's talk these guys right here. So, I still don't know how to pronounce the first name, but I think it's Cleveland Farrell. at left defensive end. Left defensive tackle will be Deron Payne. Right defensive tackle, Jerzon Newton. Right defensive end is Dorrance Armstrong. That is the 4 in this 4-3 defense for the Washington Commanders. Linebacker positions. At the weak side, on the weak side linebacker, we're going to have Frankie Louvu starting today, Bobby Wagner as the middle linebacker, and Dante Fowler as the strong side linebacker. Your two corners for today's game, we'll have Benjamin St-Juste as your left cornerback, and as right cornerback instead of Marshawn Lattimore. Today you'll have Michael Davis. Marshawn Lattimore will be out. Thank you, Randolph. Appreciate you checking in, sir. And then, of course, the two safeties for today's game. You've got Jeremy Chin on one side, and you've got Quan Martin on the other side. Those will be the two safeties for this Washington Commanders defense. So if we take a quick look here at these two teams head-to-head, because I think it's always fun to do that. Let's take a quick look at these stats. So these are career stats for both of these guys. I'm not making any of this up. These are the legitimate numbers here. Career stats for Cooper Rush. He was drafted in 2017. Meanwhile, Jaden Daniels was drafted in 2024. Cooper Rush has played 29 games. Jaden Daniels has played 11. And in that time, you can see who the better quarterback is. Of course, Cooper Rush hasn't played the entirety of those games, so these numbers you can take with a grain of salt. But in the passing game, Cooper Rush, 2,185 passing yards for his career. Jaden Daniels on the other side, Jaden Daniels, 2,338 passing yards in his career, which is, of course, as listed here, since 2024, so as of this year. They have the same number of passing touchdowns. Completion percentage, though, in those 29 games played by Cooper Rush, he is averaging less than 60% completion rating. On the other side, Jaden Daniels has a much higher completion percentage at 68.7 yards per completion. Jaden Daniels head and shoulders over Cooper Rush. And, of course, in the passer rating, Jaden Daniels, 99 versus Cooper Rush, who's at 78.6. You got to take all that information with a grain of salt. I do got the chain on today, Andrew. That is right. We got the Cowboys chain today. Germ was saying that, you know what, whether you wear it or you don't wear it, it doesn't seem to be making a difference. So you know what? I like to wear it, so we're going to wear it. What's going on, Courtney? Michael, Robert, hello. Val, welcome. Pressure, Washington, Virginia. What's going on, Pressure? Welcome. We've got Mitter Ben in the house. We got Rick in the house. Corrections Mike, George Lopez, Matt Steve, Mr. Hicks, Deborah. Love you guys. Thanks for checking in, y'all. Thanks for being here early. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Let's have some fun today, man. That's what we're here to do. It's going to be a long day, guys. I hope you guys trickle in and out as the day goes on. Be sure to hang out. Give me 5-10 minutes of your time. And I promise to keep you guys updated with all the scores across the NFL. Promise to keep you guys obviously updated with the scores happening in this game. We've got a lot to talk about still. So let's take a quick look at the wide receiver comparison, because you've got Cooper Rush on one side, but it hasn't been Cooper Rush all season. These numbers will also include Dak Prescott's performances. And let's take a look and see at the wide receivers on the other side there for the Washington Commanders. So the good news for the Dallas Cowboys, although it's, I guess, more good news for Dallas Cowboys pass catchers and fantasy football purposes, but Dallas Cowboys, through the wide receiver position, they are top 7 in yards per game. They are number 1 in passes thrown per game and targets per game for the wide receiver core. And then, of course, in receptions per game, they are number 2. So, again, I will slow down so y'all can digest that bit of information. Yards per game for the Dallas Cowboys for the wide receivers, they rank number 7 in the NFL. They average 240 receiving yards per game. Now, targets per game, these wide receivers are targeted on average 41 times per game. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good thing, even though they are listed in green over here. That just means that they are trailing most of the time, and they have to throw the football. So it's just about how you want to perceive these stats. Receptions per game, obviously you're throwing the football 41 times a game. You would expect that the receptions number to be high as well. 25.7 receptions per game is what they average. Average yards per reception, that is really what will show you the health of the offense here for the wide receivers. They average about 9 yards per grab there for the wide receiving core. And in receiving touchdowns per game, they are kind of in the middle, just outside the top 12. For the Washington Commanders with Jada Daniels, who has been the quarterback, except for whenever they're up by, a ton and they sit him at the end of the game. Washington Commanders, they are 15th in the NFL in yards per game. They do not throw the football a lot, though, especially not when you compare it to the Dallas Cowboys, who throw it 41 times per game. Just 29 passing attempts or targets per game for this wide receiver group here. That does include running backs, tight ends, and any other eligible receiver downfield. It is not just Terry McLaurin as listed in that photo right there. Anyways, receptions per game, they rank 19th in the NFL, getting about 20 grabs per game. But the offense, as I said before, pass catchers, average yards per reception really tell you how successful this team is through the air, and they are a top team when it comes to getting those catches there. What's going on, Donnie Davis? Thanks for checking in. Thank you, Corrections Mike. Thank you for sharing. Also, to piggyback off of what Corrections Mike is doing out there, he said he shared it with a couple of friends. If you guys are out there and you like this style of content and you think other people could benefit from this, be sure to share this with your buddies as well. All right, guys, these are the wide receiver stats. We've got a lot to go through. We will go through the running back games as well, and we're going to go through the defensive comparisons as well. But we are just a few moments away from kickoff. And before we get the kickoff here, guys, I do want to do a quick shout out here. Hang on one second. I want to make sure I do a quick shout out here to all of our channel members. To everybody who's a channel member, shout out to y'all. This is our championship level. Corey, Felipe, Glenn, JT, Crystal, Lou, and Ryan. If y'all are here right now, shout out to y'all. Thank you guys for watching this live stream, and thank you guys for all of your generous support. Now, we've got Action Man, Ray Zilla, and Robert Samora here at the touchdown level. Thank you guys for your financial support as well. You guys rock. I love you guys. And then, of course, the rest of the squad right here. The rest of the squad, everyone in the First Down channel memberships. I updated this past week. So if your name is not on here, I apologize in advance. But you should see your names out here. Brian, I see you. Abraxas, if you're out there, shout out. Everybody whose name is in gold, guys, has been a channel member with Football Nation for at least 30 days. So I just want to make sure I give each and every one of you guys who are channel members right now the shout out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all you do during this live stream and keeping the chats rolling, keeping the conversation alive. I hope you guys are enjoying the members only footage that I've been dropping for y'all. We got another one coming up in a couple of days. It's already Sunday. Can you believe it? But thank you, one and all. That's really what I wanted to say. All right, kickoff is right now, guys. So we're about to get a kickoff here in just a second. Let me turn that off. We're about to get a kickoff here in just a second. I am fired up for today's game. I hope you guys are there. Yes, Brandy, you are on the board. You're on the board, girl. That's right. Brian, you're on the board too. Shout out to all of you guys. By the way, anybody who's got a little star next to their name, that means that they are channel members here, whether that was a gifted channel membership or whether you guys wanted to become channel members on your own. Channel members do get some additional benefits. What's going on, Elliot De Jesus? He's stuck at work and he's looking for me to help him out here for the football purposes. And you know what, Elliot? I am here for you. All right, guys, let me, 1 second, hang tight. All right. Let's hit 16,000 by the end of the game, says Germ. That is low-key the goal right now. We're not too far from that goal. We're about 200, 300. We're about 325 subscribers away from getting to that goal. Tay says, am I on the board? You are not, Tay, but thanks for checking in. Appreciate you checking into the conversation. Mouse checking in as well. Jay DeMage in the house. You know what? We haven't had kickoff just yet. This should be happening here any moment, guys. Don't worry. I will call every snap, every play, and every down for you guys as it happens. No kickoff just yet, but I will get it to you the second that it happens. Hit that like button if you haven't yet so we can get some more folks in here, says Minimal Animal. Don't worry. I know that not a lot of people are going to be super excited about this game, and that's totally fine. My goal is just for those of you who are here right now to keep you guys entertained while we are live. Hitting that refresh button, still waiting for kickoff here. Has not happened yet, guys. Kickoff was scheduled for 12 p.m. Hasn't happened yet, but it will be coming up here any second. Here are some of the stats that we talked about earlier on the right-hand side for y'all. Fantasy football purposes, all that is there. Scrolling by at the bottom as well are the top tight ends in the NFL for you guys throughout these past few weeks. And we're still waiting for the kickoff. All right, y'all. So we asked, who will win this game, Cowboys or Washington Commanders? All right, let's ask a new question for you guys. We're going to ask the new question here. Who's going to score first? That's the real question right now. Who will score first, guys? It's killing me that they haven't started this game just yet. We're now 2 minutes behind schedule. I still have no kickoff on my screen. Still waiting for the action. Fox Sports, don't let me down, Fox. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Okay. All right, here we go. We've got helicopters flying over the stadium at Northwest Stadium. This game is happening in Washington, by the way. This game will be happening in Washington. Well, in Maryland, is really what I should say. The best player is Micah Parsons, says Michael Goodman. By the way, y'all, when there is no action on the field, if you're new to this channel, when there's no action on the field, we will cut back to this screen. This is the screen that we bring up whenever we have a commercial break, and I do one of two things. I either read the chats or I read some stats with you guys as people come in. So I hope you guys are buckled in. I hope you've got your beer ready. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Right? I hope y'all are ready for this game. Dallas Cowboys, Washington Commanders. Let's effing go. Here we go, guys. We're about to get the kickoff here. Washington Commanders going to kick this football off to the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys will get the football to start this game. There is the kick. We've got action happening on the field. Here we go. We get the first return. The 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35 before going down. That is good for a first down up to the 37-yard line. First down picked up right there by Kevontae Turpin on the kick return. So, here comes Cooper Rush and the Dallas Cowboys offense lined up quickly here to take this first snap. This is what the team will look like as your starters. They are in a shotgun formation, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We've got a shotgun formation. The score is 0-0 as this game is getting started. Officials coming up to slow down the action already. The officials definitely are going to get their TV time today. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. We've got ourselves a shotgun formation waiting for the snap right now. It's Cooper Rush. He takes it. He drops back, looks left, winds up quickly. The pass goes to the left-hand side. Catch made by CeeDee Lamb. Brings up a 2nd down and 2. 2nd down coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. So the Cowboys have the football right now. It is a 2nd down and 2. I'm going to see if I can't do anything to speed up my TV so that we don't get all the spoilers coming up. Either way. Here we go. 2nd down and 2. Shotgun formation. There's the snap from the 43-yard line. A handoff to the right-hand side. CeeDee Lamb finds some gaps. Lamb gets up to about the 46-yard line across midfield. That is good for a Dallas Cowboys. First down for the Dallas Cowboys. Refresh my page here, get the drive chart up. So Cowboys back-to-back first downs right there. Back-to-back first downs right there for Dallas. 13 minutes and 51 seconds is what I see on my screen. It's a 1st and 10. Football at the Washington Commanders' 46-yard line. Under center right now. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Cooper Rush looks right, throws right. Catch is made. A gain of 10, 15, 20. And that is it's Luke Schoonmaker. Luke Schoonmaker on the catch on the right-hand side. Good for 24 yards. And a Dallas Cowboys. First down for Dallas. That gets the Cowboys up to the 25-yard line just like that. Cowboys are looking good. So, who do you guys think will be the first to score today? It looks like the Dallas Cowboys are on the march right now. You guys got about, You guys got about 23 yards to make a choice. Under center right now, there's the snap. There's the handoff. Whistles coming in. Whistles coming in. I think it's going to be a neutral zone infraction of some kind, and that will move the Dallas Cowboys forward 5 yards. It'll bring up a 1st and 5 up to the Washington Commanders' 15-yard line. So it was encroachment that will be listed there. It will be an encroachment. For sure, encroachment. 100%. He touched the other person on the other side of the line. My neighbor is still having diarrhea blowouts, huh? Big Hank. Cheers to your neighbor, man. Good luck to him. All right, guys. 13 minutes left to go in this first quarter. And now we've got a single back formation from the 17-yard line on 1st down and 5. There is the snap. There is the handoff up the middle. Looks like it's good for a 1st down. It looks like that was a handoff up the middle there. Rico Dowdle with the 5-yard carry. That is good for a Dallas Cowboys first, I believe. It was a 1st down and 5. They're calling it a 2nd down and 1, so not enough for a 1st down. 2nd down and 1 coming up. We got ourselves a 2nd down coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field from CeeDee Lamb. He does take the end around, and CeeDee will go backwards on the play. That is going to be a loss of 5 for CeeDee Lamb. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 as they get backed up to the Washington Commanders' 18-yard line. 3rd down coming up for Dallas. Well, a field goal for Brandon Aubrey will pop a lot of bubbles there for the 56% of you who said the Commanders would score first. For the 56% of you who said that the Dallas Cowboys or the Washington Commanders would score first. 3rd down coming up here. We got a 3rd down and 5. Shotgun formation. CeeDee Lamb is lined up at the running back spot. Timeout will be taken here by the Washington Commanders. So timeout for Washington. Quick 30-second timeout. Looks like they're going to want to... Dan Quinn, wants to talk about this. CeeDee Lamb is a solid receiver, Big Hank, for sure. They're showing some stats right here between CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott and how good they've been in the past versus how bad they've been this year. I'm seeking help for my Dallas Cowboys obsession. A little bit. Definitely a little bit here. Here we go, guys. 3rd down and 6 coming up. We got a 3rd down and 6 coming up here for our Dallas Cowboys. We're getting back to the action. 11:40 left to go. Make sure I pivot the fan because it's already getting hot up here. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Shotgun formation. Cooper Rush in the backfield there, waiting to take the snap. Looks like Jalen Tolbert is the man on the move. Winds up, throws. Intended there for Jalen Tolbert, who was open, and he dropped the pass. Incomplete pass. Will bring up a 4th down for our Dallas Cowboys. As an Eagles fan, let's go Ty, says M-Hep. What's going on, M-Hep? All right, so Brandon Aubrey will come out to kick this field goal, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 4th down and 6. Brandon Aubrey lining up over here. 4th down and 6, a 35-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. It's blocked, and that'll be picked up and returned. The 30, the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, and he goes out of bounds. A huge blocked field goal there, and the Washington Commanders will come back with it. Wow. Brandon Aubrey has his field goal blocked on that kick, guys. And now they're going to take over across midfield at the Dallas Cowboys 40-yard line. So looks like on the 170 votes, I'm going to leave that up here for just a second because we've had 170 votes. Cowboys, Commanders, who will score first? Dallas Cowboys started this game with the football, and it looks like the Washington Commanders are already inside of field goal range. And this is the start of their first drive. So scrolling by at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, is the over and under for today's game. The over-under for today's game is 10.5 points. So 10.5 points for the over-under in today's game. Man, Not looking good for the Dallas Cowboys, but it's okay. Not every season can be a winning season. I know it might not sound like it, but we've been lucky as Dallas Cowboys fans to have a lot of winning seasons. Here we go, guys. That opening drive for the Dallas Cowboys ended 4 passes, 2 rushes, good for 43 yards. They took 3.5 minutes off the game clock there, but what can I say? Cooper Rush completed 3 of 4 for 28 yards, 1 fantasy point today. Rico Dowdle had 1 rushing attempt for 4 yards. CeeDee Lamb had a rushing attempt for 11 yards. CeeDee Lamb today, 2 targets, 2 receptions, good for 4 yards. Luke Schoonmaker picked up 24 yards on his 1 target and his 1 reception. Jalen Tolbert was targeted once. He dropped the football. So Cowboys offense going to get stopped right there. Defensively, the Dallas Cowboys, again, this is going to be the Dallas Cowboys starting defensive unit, guys. Cowboys defense about to take the field. Washington Commanders offense will be taking the field here. Chauncey Golston, Mozzie Smith, Osa Odigizua, and Micah Parsons. The starting linebackers, or the starting defensive linemen for this one. And then defensive backs, again, Damon Clark will be out for this game, so this will be Nick Vigil instead. Damon Clark is not out. Let me clarify. He's just lost his starting spot. So Damon Clark will be now Nick Vigil. And there is a mistake on this chart here. When I made this, Trayvon Diggs was questionable coming into this game. Today, he has been ruled out, so no Trayvon Diggs either. So no Trayvon Diggs in today's game. It will be a combination of Josh Butler and CJ Goodwin filling in at the cornerback spot there for the Dallas Cowboys. We might even see Jordan Lewis filling in the nickelback, filling in at corner there today. So I probably wouldn't be surprised to see Jordan Lewis get his fair share of snaps. But on the good side of things, Cowboys did get Jerron Bland back, and we've got Micah Parsons healthy. I'll take that for now. All right, guys, we're coming out of the commercial break. Washington Commanders offense is going to take the field. Jaden Daniels, Brian Robinson, those are going to be your starting players listed by ESPN. We are in a shotgun formation right now with Robinson to the left of Jaden Daniels. Let's bring up this drive chart one more time. There's the snap. I hand off to Brian Robinson Jr., who gets wrapped up. It looks like his ankle got folded up ugly on that one. Is he okay? No, he's not. Brian Robinson is now injured, laying down on the ground. His ankle got folded pretty gross there. Hello, UAX4IT. Uh-oh, guys. So they're showing this again. Brian Robinson went down. Osa has him twisted. That looked like a hip drop tackle. That's an ankle. Man, that's pretty bad. Injury, Brian Robinson Jr. So for you Austin Eckler owners, this could be good for you. It's terrible, though, for Brian Robinson owners. That could have been a really bad that looked like a bad injury, guys. They showed it once. I don't know if they were allowed to, but that is going to take us back to a commercial break. All right, guys. For those of you who are watching this live stream and watching the game at the same time, what do y'all think? Obviously, this is quick speculation. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Do you think Brian Robinson will be out for the remainder of this game? Do you think Brian Robinson will be out for the remainder of this game? If you're able to watch this live stream and watch the game at the same time, what do you guys think? Guys, that did not look good. For those of you who do have it, that did not look good. So, yikes on that one. Yeah, that was pretty bad, says Lorinda. Robinson has weak ankles. Paul saying yes. CMC saying yes. That looked pretty rough. I don't know how to describe it besides the fact that his ankle and was just rolled up on pretty bad. Tamara saying out. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, guys. Well, in the meantime, that is the running game, and we haven't had a chance to talk about the running game in today's breakdown so far. So let's take a look at the running game for the Washington Commanders. So Dallas Cowboys, I'm not making these up. This is day and night, red light, green light here between which team is the better rushing football team. Now, Brian Robinson, you can see him over here wearing the number 8, is down on the field right now. So there's a good chance, based off of what my eyes said, that he is going to be out for the remainder of this game. If that were my leg, I would have broken both bones in my legs. This guy probably drinks a lot of milk. I'm sure he's probably still in a lot of pain, but we don't know what's happened just yet. They're coming back from this commercial break. So far, combined, it's not just Brian Robinson, also Austin Eckler in this combination. It's not just one player. Looks like he is up, guys. Brian Robinson Jr. is up and walking on his own. He is walking on his own, so that is good news. Defense needs to show up, says Michael Castro. Commanders offense right now, running game-wise, we're going to see a lot more of Austin Eckler for the next couple of snaps. I can guarantee you that. But they are already looking pretty good. We'll break this down when we go to the next commercial break. Here we go, guys. We've got ourselves a 2nd down and 12. There's the snap from across midfield at the 42. Jaden Daniels in trouble, winds up, throws the football. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. We'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down for the Washington Commanders. Rodney Boyd saying, please no. All right. So who will score first? Almost 300 votes in this one already. 3rd down and 12 coming up right here. Can the Commanders pick up a big 1st down? 3rd down and 12 from the 42-yard line of the Dallas Cowboys. Washington Commanders with the football. A shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen and 1 to the top on the right. There is the snap. A 4-man rush coming in. Jaden Daniels using his legs picks up to the 30 down at the 25-yard line. Good for a Washington Commanders. 1st down. 1st down for Washington. 10:40 left to go in the 1st quarter here. So the Washington Commanders coming out of the gate right there. Good move right there by Jaden Daniels. Up to the 25, call it the 26-yard line. We've got a shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the right. Waiting for the snap, motion on the field. There's the handoff. This is to Austin Eckler on the right-hand side. Eckler goes forward, picks up about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Football to the Dallas Cowboys 23. All right, y'all. Here we go. Shout out to those of you who are new to this channel. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far. Stick with me. Don't go anywhere. We're just outside the red zone. We've got a 2nd down and 7 from the 23-yard line. Jaden Daniels takes the snap. It's a forward toss there. Austin Eckler will be credited with a reception. That'll be a gain of 1, maybe a gain of none. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. So a 3rd down and 7 coming up here for the Commanders. Washington Commanders facing a 3rd down. Hello, Real. What's going on? Real Greens with 2 3s. Interesting name. 3rd down and 7. Single back formation. 3rd down and 7, single back formation. Empty backfield, excuse me. Luke McCaffrey steps out to the right. Jaden Daniels in the pocket, winds up, throws, overthrowing Zach Ertz on 3rd down and 7. The incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down. 4th down coming up for the Washington Commanders. And so they will attempt a field goal here. Here come the Washington Commanders to kick a field goal. 4th down and 7. 9 minutes left to go in this one. Go Chargers, says Nick. 4th down and 7, 41-yard field goal attempt coming up right here. Thank you, Fat Man. Fat Matt. Appreciate you, man. Here we go. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. From 41 yards out, Seibert's kick is good, and the score is now 0-3. So that is the score. It is 0-3. And it looks like you guys were right. All right, let's end this here. All right, guys, one of my favorite things to ask y'all. We're in the middle of a commercial break now. I want all of you guys with your crystal balls out there who know what's going to be the final score, because out there somewhere, everybody knows what the score is. Take a look at this. I added a new chat option. What will the final score be? I'm going to give you guys a chance here to check in. By the way, guys, we are in the middle of a commercial break. What that means is that I either read the chats or I read some stats for you guys. Last time we read some stats. So if y'all want to connect with me one-on-one, you want to get to know me a little bit better, this is your chance to participate. I want to see what you guys want to say. Let's take a look over here in the chat area and see what you guys have said. If y'all have never commented on a live stream before, or this is your first time watching this channel, let me know who you are. I will give you your official shout out right here, right now. All right. UAX is saying 24-27 Washington. I would be shocked if the Dallas Cowboys can put up 24 points, UAX. Big Lazy saying 34-6 Commanders over the Cowboys. That honestly seems like a more realistic scoreline right there. Germ is saying 3-2 Washington. Courtney saying, and drink some cherry wine. Well, shout out to you, Courtney. Cheers to that. Big Hank checking in right now saying 27-13 Commanders. Country Kiss is saying, haha, nope, I would be so wrong on my guess. Matt Steve saying 90-0 Redskins. Robert Zamora, 27-24 Cowboys. There's a Cowboys believer. Lynn saying 7-34. Minimal Animal, 21-17. Brian Westberg saying 28-21. Let's see. Two blocked. 21-19 Cowboys. Interesting. M-Hep. Interesting scoreline there. Slow start, says Mouse Manager. Well, honestly, I guess, I don't know if you're talking about like this channel and how we're doing for a slow start from that perspective or to this game, but I mean, the Steelers game, the first quarter was 0-0. So at least we've got more points in this game than we had versus the Steelers and the Browns. And this game is another divisional matchup. I have no idea how many of you guys are watching right now. That to me is important, but not as important as keeping those of you who are here right now. I want y'all to hang out with me. I hope I am entertaining enough to keep your attention. And that's really what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I ramble. Feel free to stop me. We're getting back to the action now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring up that drive chart scrolling by. At the bottom here are your AFC North and South division, or AFC North and East division leaders, and their records scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. Let's get back to the action, shall we? There's the kick. Dallas Cowboys will return this football up to about the 32-yard line. They're going to call it the 35, I guess. Brian, thanks for hanging out. Playoffs don't see it, says Michael Castro. All right, guys, what do y'all think? Can the Cowboys score on this drive? Y'all think the Cowboys can score on this drive? Yes or no? Be sure to stick around for halftime, guys. We are going to do a halftime show for y'all. It's going to be good, man. We're going to have some fun. Here we go. Under center right now. Cooper Rush takes the snap, hands that off to Rico Dowdle on 1st and 10 from about the 32-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain up to the 35. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. 58% of us are saying yes. Let's see if this can happen here. We've got a 2nd down and 7. What will McCarthy draw up here? Thank you, and computer, says the Sir Milkman. You're welcome, the Sir. Noah 28 checking in as well. What's going on, guys? Here we go, 2nd down and 7. Dallas Cowboys have the football. Looks like we're at about the 36-yard line is what my eye says. They're showing blitz on the Commanders' side. It will not be a blitz, and it'll be a gain of about 3 on that play as well. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 coming up here. So a 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys with 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 3rd down and 3, Dallas Cowboys up to about the 39-yard line. 3rd down. Can the Cowboys pick it up? Here we go. Cowboys fans, are y'all out there? If you're a Cowboys fan, drop me your team's colors. Here we go, guys. Washington Commanders on defense. There's the snap, handoff to Rico Dowdle, who gets up to the 40, the 45. That is good for a Dallas Cowboys. First down. First down for Dallas. Rico Dowdle picking up 9 yards on that one. 9 yards picked up right there. I'm going to add another Q&A. There's the snap, guys, on 1st and 10. From the 48-yard line, the throw is made. The catch is made by CeeDee Lamb across midfield. We've got a pile pushing right here. CeeDee Lamb picks up some yardage. That is good for a 6-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd down and 4. So 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys here after that one. I see you guys out there. Cowboys fans or Commanders fans? Cowboys fans or Commanders fans, drop your hearts. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 4 coming up right here. 2nd down and 4 with 6:20 left to go from the 45-yard line. There's a toss to the left and looking shifty there. Rico Dowdle gets up to about the 40-yard line. They're going to call him down at the 42. Either way, that's good for a Dallas Cowboys. First down. Let's go. First down for Dallas. If you are a Dallas Cowboys fan and you're watching this live stream, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I know YouTubers, guys, y'all have to be so sick and tired of YouTubers always saying that, but we ask for it for a reason. Now, I'm not. We're gonna go forward. We're gonna push through this. But if you're new, I want you guys to hang out with me throughout the rest of this drive. We got a 1st and 10. There is the snap from about the 42-yard line. Cooper Rush will wind up and throw. CeeDee Lamb. Wow. That looked like it was about to be intercepted there by the Commanders. And CeeDee Lamb makes the grab on a comeback route. Good for 13 yards and good for another Dallas Cowboys. You guessed it, first down. Can the Cowboys score on this drive, guys? We have 101 votes, 55% of you guys saying yes. It's not just Cowboys fans that I want to say thank you to. All of you Dallas Cowboys haters out there, I want to say thank you to you guys too. Here we go, guys, 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. It was an empty backfield. Looks like Cooper Rush needs additional pass blockers, so he's called the shotgun formation here. There is the snap. Rico Dowdle looked like he might have been the intended receiver. I think they were saying that was intended for CeeDee Lamb. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 10 now. So 2nd down and 10 coming up. Even the haters watch, says Amalio. You already know, bro. That's the way it goes. That is the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Something like that. 2nd down and 10 coming up right here. Dallas Cowboys on 2nd down. We're still in the 1st quarter here, guys. 5 minutes left to go in the 1st. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 10 from the 29. There is the snap. There's the throw. A tough catch made on the left-hand side. Cooper Rush connects with Jonathan Mingo. So Mingo is good there on 3rd down for about... looks like that's good for about 8 yards right there. So Jonathan Mingo makes the catch down at about the 21-yard line. 3rd down and 2 coming up. So a 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's see what we get here. There's the snap, a toss to the right-hand side, and it looks like he will go backwards here. Rico Dowdle will lose some yardage. That brings up another one. So field goal unit coming out, guys. We've got the field goal unit coming out here for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys about to kick this football. Hell yeah, says UAX. First I said Dallas, now Washington. Dallas Cowboys looking like they're about to try to put up some points here. Waiting for the snap still. We're waiting for the action. Here we go from the right hash. There's the kick, a 42-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up and it's no good. Brandon Aubrey wide right, no good. And that will be Wow. Brutal. Oh, that's rough, guys. So barely 2 missed field goals there for Brandon Aubrey. Skanked it, says Mad Steve. So another missed field goal. All right, guys. Well, Dallas Cowboys unable to score on that drive. Let's find out, guys. It's okay. I actually love this, by the way. I like this one here. I got a new one for you. Are you guys... I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I think this will be a fun one to do. One second. Hang tight. I promise this will be worth it. All right, guys. Are you a Cowboys fan or are you a Dallas Cowboys hater? It's totally fine. I won't be able to see who you are when you vote, but I think it's a fun one to do. Are you a fan or are you a Cowboys troll? Either way, let me know if you guys are out there. Be sure to play nice, trolls. We do have, of course, a limit to how far you can push it, but thanks, guys, for watching this live stream. If this is your first time watching this stream, my name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. We cover more than just the Dallas Cowboys. You might see me wearing the Dallas Cowboys gear right now, but we cover a lot of football on this channel. As a matter of fact, today we will be covering 3 games. And after this game, we will go immediately into the following game, which will be the 325 slate for the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. And then after that game, for the first time ever on this channel, I will be doing 3 games, a triple header in one day. We will be covering tonight's game with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Rams. I'm going to try to save my energy. I'm going to try to save my energy as best I can because it is going to be a very long day. Shout out to you Dallas Cowboys fans, the 63% of you guys who voted out there. Appreciate y'all. If you're a hater out there, thank you for watching. You can be a troll. You have free range to do so. But I think it's great that we can all get together just to watch football either way. That is the whole point of this channel, so I appreciate you guys. All right. One of the other ones we have not had a chance to talk about is the defenses. We'll get to that on the next commercial break. Right now, we've got a pistol formation waiting for the snap here. Motion on the field. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Looks like Brian Robinson Jr. is still back in. Faked the handoff, designed quarterback run right there. That'll bring up a second down and 8. Second down and 2 after the 8-yard gain. It looks like that was a run around the right-hand side there. So second down coming up. Calling it a second down and 3, a 7-yard gain there from Jaden Daniels as he ran to the right-hand side. Here we go. A pistol formation. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen in motion on the field there. Here's a snap and a handoff. Brian Robinson Jr. looks like he is fine. He goes up the middle for a gain of 7. That brings up a first down for the Washington Commanders. First down for the maroon and gold. So first down there for Washington. First down there for Washington. Guys, is this y'all's first time watching? If it is, type Y. If it's not, type no. Type N for no. All right, guys, here's the snap. There's a toss on a little end around. That's going to be a backwards play that will end up going forward. A gain of... looks like about 15 on that one. That is Noah Brown on the end around. That is good for another Washington Commanders first down. I like the no huddle, says pressure Washington. All right, guys, here we go. From the 40-yard line, a shotgun formation for the Washington Commanders across midfield in Dallas Cowboys territory. There is a handoff to Brian Robinson, who goes up the middle on that play, picks up 6 yards, brings up a second down and 4 up to the Dallas Cowboys 34-yard line. So Washington Commanders have the football up to the 34 right now. 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go. Again, Commanders with the ball, as indicated by this little football up here on the top of the screen. So it's a second down and 4, and we've got ourselves a pro set formation this time with motion on the field. Another handoff to Brian Robinson as he gets wrapped up on 2nd and 4, picks up 2 yards. That brings up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Can they get it? Can the Commanders get it? Wilaya saying yes, first time. Josie saying yes, first time. Vaccinated anti-vaxxer. What a name. Welcome. Nino, what's going on? Welcome to all of you newbies watching this live stream. Welcome one and all. Here we go, guys. There is the snap. Looks right, throws right. Incomplete pass right there. Brings up a 4th down for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, here it is. First timer and Suze. What's going on, Suze Martin? Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you checking in. Dallas Cowboys going for that first round pick, probably. All right, guys. So that was an incomplete pass right there on 3rd down and 2. That brings up a 4th down and 2. We do have the field goal unit lining up here for the Washington Commanders. So the field goal unit coming up here for the Washington Commanders. A 51-yard field goal attempt from the left hash, Austin Seibert, trying to take a 51-yarder. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. It gets wobbly there, and that is going to be no good. No good. Walaya, you are awesome, my friend. No good. Can you believe it, guys? So now the score is still 3-0. And that is wild. The score is still 3-0. All right, guys, that means the Dallas Cowboys will take over now at the 41-yard line. I'm going to ask y'all really quick here. So that is the end, just about the end of the first quarter. So let me ask you guys a quick question. Do you think the Dallas Cowboys will be able to score in the first half of this game? They've got one more quarter to do it, plus 45 seconds. They're going to be taking over here on the 41-yard line after the missed field goal. Can the Cowboys score in the first quarter? They haven't been able to do so in the first 15 minutes of this game. It's been a missed field goal. So 3 missed field goals and 3 total points in the first quarter of this game. Kind of a weird game. We can talk about scores across the NFL, though. So the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders, they are sitting at 0-3 with the Commanders having a 3-point lead. The Detroit Lions just scored their first touchdown. They are 7-3 over the Indianapolis Colts. The Carolina Panthers are hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. They have the football right now, but they trail 10-6 in that game to the Chiefs. The Minnesota Vikings are losing 0-7 to the Chicago Bears. Looks like the New England Patriots are also 0-7 with the Miami Dolphins in that game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a 10-point lead over the Giants. The score is 10-0 there. Tennessee Titans have a 10-7 lead over the Houston Texans. And then we've got a few midday games. We'll cross those bridges when we get there. All right, those are all the scores across the NFL. By the way, guys, listen to this. So, if this is your first time watching this live stream, right now, this is what you're going to hear. You can hear the music change just a little bit. Right, you can hear the music change just a little bit. We are going to do a live trivia quiz during the halftime show, so don't go anywhere for halftime. Also, on Black Friday, we are going to be giving away free prizes, guys. If y'all want to sign up for free prizes, all you got to do is click on the link that I'm plugging in right now. All you got to do is click on that link, sign up for free prizes, and you'll have your name put into the ring. I will toss your name in the ring to win free prizes coming up here on Black Friday, we will be doing a live giveaway on Friday. Okay, let's get back to the action, guys. Dallas Cowboys have the football. There's a snap. There's a handoff to the left-hand side. Rico Dowdle getting the carry. Rico Dowdle gets up to the 41-yard line. Let's see. It's a 6-yard gain right here. Bobby Wagner saying that he got the football. Thank you, UAX. Cowboys look like they were down. Let's watch it one more time. Rico Dowdle hanging on to that football. Bobby Wagner saying that he pulled it. He pried it loose. I think it's hard to say. That ball is out. That should be a fumble, guys. They're going to watch this one more time. I think that's a fumble, and I think Bobby Wagner forced a fumble. I think he got the football out of Rico Dowdle's hands, guys. And I think the Cowboys are going to give this football up to Washington. They are breaking this play down. Let's see what happens. They're showing multiple angles here. So this play is being reviewed right now. And what's going on, Rhonda? Hello. Hello, hello. Mark saying we suck. That's what Dak said. Dak Prescott said it himself. I think that's Washington's football, guys. I think that's going to be the ball. I think that's going to be the... Oh, man. All right, guys. 31 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 31 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and you can see that it was going to be handed over here to the Washington Commanders. Commanders are going to get the football back. So what happened there, Rico Dowdle was hanging on to the ball, and instead of going down with 4 Washington Commanders all trying to pry the football from him, he decided to try to hang on to the football, and he ended up losing possession. So that brings up a 1st and 10 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Commanders take over at the 47. There's the snap. Dropping back, winding up. Deep shot downfield. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 intended for Terry McLaurin. 2nd down and 10. Deep shot taken there. Okay. Hater forever says hail to Commanders. All right, guys. Well, it is what it is here for the Dallas Cowboys. Not looking good. Commanders get the football back. Will Washington score on this drive, guys? Here we go from the 47-yard line, 2nd down and 10. A throw to the right-hand side. Short gain right there. Zach Ertz gets the catch. That is good for about 3 yards. That brings up a 3rd down and 7. And the end of the first quarter. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Tipping towards depression. Cooper Rush is doing better, says Thurman Norton. Yeah, but by how much? Where's the bar? You know what I mean? Like, where are they setting the bar here? Billy Rice checking in. Looks like he's enjoying the score of this game. Right now, it is 3-0. Washington Commanders. It's going to be the end of the first quarter, guys. They're going to go to a quick commercial break, and so are we. Okay, guys. So far, believe it or not, Dallas Cowboys are actually doing better. Cooper Rush is actually doing better. I'm going to go back to that same page really quick. Take a look at this. Cooper Rush, 7 of 9 for 67 yards. On the other side over there, Jaden Daniels, 2 of 6 for just 3 passing yards today. Dallas Cowboys offense not able to muster up much. Neither of these two teams have been able to muster up much. Cooper Rush has completed 7 of 9 for 67 yards. Rico Dowdle has 7 rushing attempts for 26 yards. CeeDee Lamb has 5 targets, 5 receptions for 35 yards. Luke Schoonmaker is in 2nd place, 2 targets, 1 reception for 24 yards. Jonathan Mingo has just 8 yards. And if we look at the other side, guys, if we look at the home team and take a look at the offense here, Jaden Daniels has completed 2 of just 6. 2 of 6 for 3 passing yards. Jaden Daniels does have the most rushing yards on his team, though, with 23 rushing yards. Brian Robinson has 13 rushing yards. Austin Eckler has just 1. Zach Ertz leading the Washington Commanders in the receiving category. 2 targets, 1 reception, just 3 yards. Terrible game so far. It has been awful, but we're smiling through it. We're here to have some fun. That is what this whole channel is about. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. So, Dallas Cowboys defense Washington Commanders defense. Washington Commanders defense, Dallas Cowboys defense. Let's take a look at these. How about those numbers, guys? Yards allowed per game. Dallas Cowboys ranked 27th in the NFL. They gave up 365 yards per game. Luckily, the Commanders have been awful in the first quarter of this game, and they've only given up 56 total yards. So the Cowboys on track to hold the Commanders to just 200 yards. That will help this number out significantly if that can continue. Passing yards allowed per game for the Dallas Cowboys. They are second to last in the NFL out of the 32 teams. They are 31st. 151 passing yards or rushing yards allowed per game. Passing yards allowed per game, they rank 18th. Turnovers forced, they've only picked up 9. And when it comes to sacks over the first 11 weeks, Dallas Cowboys have just 24. On the other side, Washington Commanders defense. Yards allowed by the Washington Commanders defense, they allow 334. Dallas Cowboys have put up 90 yards in this game, so they are actually on track to surpass that right there if they can maintain their momentum. Momentum, relatively speaking, considering, they have no points. Rushing yards allowed per game. Not much better for the Commanders. They are 30th in the NFL in that category. They've been great against the pass, but let's step away from this. We've got action in the Commanders offense out here on the field. There's the snap, dropping back, in trouble right now. Jaden Daniels has to run as he takes the hit, throwing that football out of bounds. That brings up a 4th down and 7 on the incomplete pass. So 4th down coming up here, and they are going to have to punt this football over to the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, it is what it is, Brandy. It is what it is. The scores, numbers don't lie. Now, if you don't have all of the numbers, it can look like it lies. And yes, Suze, I do this every single game. Here we go. Every game that I can. Obviously, I can't cover 12 games at once, but yes, Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays, you should check out my channel. We've done about, at this point, we've done about 50 streams already this season. Something like that. Here we go, guys. That's a 1st down and 10 coming up. Dallas Cowboys will be getting the football back. 1st and 10. Dallas Cowboys get the ball on their own 6-yard line. We are 4 subscribers away from getting to 15-7. The goal for this live stream was to get to 15-8, so we're a little behind schedule right now. We got about 1,000 people watching this live stream. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to try to earn these subscribes from y'all. And if y'all are new to this channel, the best way to support this channel, guys, hit that like button and share it with someone. If you guys are stuck at work and you've got a coworker who wants to catch this game but they can't, share this with them. Help me help you. That's how this works, and I appreciate y'all's love and support. Thanks, guys, for helping us get to that 15-7. Here's a fist bump for y'all. Appreciate you guys. 1st and 10 coming up. Dallas Cowboys with the football. There's the snap, dropping back. Cooper Rush winds up, throws. Catch is made. That is Brevin Spanford on 1st and 10, a gain of 6. Stopped by Frankie Louvu. That brings up a 2nd down and 4. So 2nd down coming up right here. Brevin Spanford on the catch. Yeah, I can do that as well, Brian. Don't worry. I got you here, and we do this kind of depending on how people feel about it. So over here on the right-hand side, there's the scores for you guys, and I'll just update that as we go along. Thanks for checking in. I like that comment. We'll leave that up for you guys. Here's the snap. There's the handoff on 2nd down. This time, Rico Dowdle will gain about 3 yards up to the 15-yard line. That brings up a 3rd down and 1. So 3rd down and 1. Scrolling by down there next to the drive chart are the scores across the NFL. And then we'll scroll this down just a little bit so you guys who are here for fantasy football purposes, everybody wins. Now, those are some of those main scores. I can slide this over a little bit and we'll move those back and forth for you guys. Here we go. A 3rd down and 1 coming up for Dallas. A 3rd down and 1 from the 15-yard line and an I formation. There's the snap and a handoff. Rico Dowdle goes backwards. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. There's a flag on the field. Rico Dowdle goes backwards on 3rd down. Flag on the field right here. It looks like they're going to say too many men on the field, and there sure were. Oh, man. So there's the snap. Too many men on the field. 100% the right call right there. All right. Here we go, guys. That is going to bring up a first down for the Dallas Cowboys. It was a 3rd down and 1 situation. A 5-yard penalty with too many men on the field brings up a first down for the Dallas Cowboys. So first down, Dallas. Here we go, a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Let's see what happens on this next best play. Shotgun formation. Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield gets the carry around the left side. Zeke gets up to about, looks like the 24-yard line, a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. They're showing a replay here. They're showing Sam Darnold get that first touchdown there with Jordan Addison for the Minnesota Vikings. And those scores are at the bottom of the screen as per your requests. You can see those down there. 2nd down and 6 coming up right now. Fantasy leaders also scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. That's 11 weeks combined. There's the throw on 2nd down and 6 to the right-hand side. Kevontae Turpin gets the carry, and he gains 8 yards on 2nd down and 5. Good for a Dallas Cowboys. First down, Dallas. Let's go. Cooper Rush, 8 out of 10. It's not bad so far. I'm with you, Thurman Norton. By the way, for those of you who are here for your fantasy football purposes, you can always look over here and put your fingers on the screen. You can zoom in on that. Just zoom in on the screen. That should blow all that stuff up for you guys. There's the snap. Cooper Rush fakes it here from the 33-yard line. He throws that, and it is tipped at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Incomplete pass. Frankie Louvu got his hand to the football there, intended for CeeDee Lamb. 2nd down and 10. Good job by Louvu to get his hands up. He had to leap for that one to swat it down. Let's get these numbers and these scores down there for y'all as well. All right, guys. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers left, 1 wide receiver to the right. Cooper Rush from the 33-yard line muffs the snap, has to lay down on top of it. And he is terrified for his life as he's laying down on the field right there. That is going to be a loss of about, a lot. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 22 after that sack. It'll go down as a sack. 3rd down and 22 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys with 11 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this first half. Here we go. All right, guys. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. 4th down imminent. 3rd down and 22. Can the Cowboys pick up this first? Looks right, throws right. It is tipped incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Here comes the punt. Give me a college game any day, says Billy Rice. Hey, guess what, Billy? I have done a college game, and nobody showed up. So I'm going to save the college games exclusively for playoffs. When they get to the playoffs and we get those big bowl games, I will cover some college games. But for now, definitely not happening. All right, guys, a 4th down and 22. Dallas Cowboys going to have to punt this football here. So here's Brian Anger standing at about the 7-yard line, getting ready to punt this one away. There's the snap. There's the kick. This punt is a high-hanging one. Olamide Zaccheaus does return the football, the 30, the 35, down at the 40, the 42-yard line. Big gain right there for the Washington Commanders. That'll bring up a 1st down when we get back from the commercial break. All right, guys. How are y'all doing out there? So I got to end that poll and get you guys back into this one. All right. Are any of you guys betting on this game? And when I say betting, that means fantasy scores. That means, prize picks. That means all of it. Are any of you guys betting on this game, whether it's an individual player, whether it's something? If not, let me know. If you are, I'm curious to know what you have fired up on your parlays. If you guys are out there and y'all are watching this live stream and you are of that 20% of people who are betting on this one, let me know who you are betting for. Now, scrolling by at the bottom of your screen are the top fantasy running backs for the first 11 weeks. So I will keep that scrolling by here at the bottom while we take a quick look at some head-to-head comparisons once again. So today, Cooper Rush, Jaden Daniels. It looks like very different numbers. Cooper Rush was drafted in 2017, Jaden Daniels in 2024. Jaden Daniels has more passing yards, has more rushing yards, has a higher completion percentage, has more yards per completion, has the better passer rating throughout his career, technically speaking, because Jaden Daniels is new to the league. Cooper Rush, not so much. Again, since 2017, obviously Cooper Rush has had a while to do better than what he has done. But in this game, Cooper Rush has completed 9 of 13 for 81 yards, and Jaden Daniels has only passed the football 7 times, good for 3 passing yards. Again, that does still check out, though, guys, because when we compare the head-to-head wide receivers, they don't throw the football often anyways. These wide receivers for the Dallas Cowboys, they're used to being peppered with targets all game long. On the other side, not so much for those Washington Commanders. Now, here's something that I did want to bring up for what it's worth for you guys, for you Washington Commanders fans who are watching this live stream right now. Here we go, guys. These are the next few weeks coming up here for the Washington Commanders. They will host the Tennessee Titans after this game. So in week 13, that will be Sunday, December 1st. We'll have a Washington Commanders, Tennessee Titans. New Orleans Saints will be the next game after that. The Philadelphia Eagles will be visiting Washington, and then the Falcons, and then, of course, the Dallas Cowboys. Once again, I'm going to bring this up again later, but right now we've got action on the screen, so let me step away and get this brought up to you guys. All right, guys. 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders. A pistol formation motion on the field. Waiting for the snap. Jaden Daniels takes it. He fakes it. He steps up and throws up the middle there. A gain of about 3. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. So 2nd down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Commanders have the football. 2nd down and 12. 2nd down and 7, excuse me. Gotta make sure that I'm reading that and not that, because that's gonna throw me off. 5 tough games, says UAX in the chat area. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 7. Flags coming in. This will be a false start, and this will back up the Washington Commanders 5 yards. Now it will be a 2nd down and 12. So a 2nd down and 12 backs them up to the 40-yard line. Cowboys shout out, says Jack. What's going on, Jack? Here we go. All right, guys, we've got a 2nd down and 12 coming up right here. So a 2nd down and 12 coming up for Washington. Empty backfield here. We've got ourselves an empty backfield, which means nobody in the backfield with Jaden Daniels. There is the snap. Dropping back, Jaden Daniels winds up, throws. The catch is made on 2nd and 12. That looks like it's good for a 1st down right there, and it is 1st down, Washington Commanders. Big throw on the right-hand side there. Looks like the catch was made by Noah Brown. So Noah Brown on the reception, good for a 1st down. Hurry up offense, no huddle. 1st and 10 coming up. A shotgun formation, there is the snap. And Jaden Daniels in trouble, will try to keep the football up the middle, will lose a couple yards on the deal. That brings up a 2nd down and 11. 2nd down coming up. A 2nd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. So Commanders have the football. Commanders have the football. Can the Dallas Cowboys get a stop here, guys? 2nd down and 11 coming up. 2nd down and 11, trips left. There's the snap, looks left, throws left. The catch is made, and this one will be a gain of about 1, maybe 2. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. A big 3rd down. Up in class asking a very good question. Hey, up in class, do not go anywhere. I'm going to drop a quick video just for you during the next commercial break. I want you to pay attention to it because I'm going to explain all of that here in just a second. Here we go. Empty backfield. There's the snap. Dropping back. Jaden Daniels winds up, throws a deep shot downfield. Almost intercepted there. Incomplete pass with Butler breaking that one up. Brings up a 4th down and 9. The football on the Dallas Cowboys 46-yard line. So just outside of field goal range. Timothy King, I am covering that game tonight, bro. I am covering that game tonight. Covering 3 games today, too. Yeah, he almost picked that off, UAX. All right, guys, so that brings up a 4th down, and the punt team is going to come out here for the Washington Commanders. Commanders going to send this back to the Dallas Cowboys. There's the snap. There's the punt. This one will be taking a friendly bounce as it goes backwards and is marked at the 7-yard line. So Dallas Cowboys going to take the field. Let me go ahead and bring up this quick video from our boy Up in Class while we go to a quick commercial break. I'll be back in exactly 60 seconds. Hang tight, guys.
The shotgun formation. Typically used on passing downs like 2nd and long or 3rd and medium, and it has a lot of variations. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is on either side of him. This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically, this is used in obvious passing down situations like 3rd and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe to my channel.
All right, guys, so no, that is not all of them. That is not all of the offensive formations. Those are just the 5 most common offensive formations. You'll hear me say like wingback formation. There's also commonly done, especially at the high school level, you see a lot of swinging gates, which is something completely different. If you're curious as to what all those formations are, you can check out my website. It is more than just a place to sign up for free stuff, guys. If you want to boost your football IQ, I have actually gone through and created a whole section called Training Camp on my website where you can find out all of the offensive formations for football, the defensive formations. It breaks down all the players and what they do specifically. It explains what a nickelback would be. It explains the differences between 3-4, 4-2-4, whatever you've got, 4-2-5, I mean, or whatever different formations that you've got out there. I've got it all broken down on my website. And of course, if you do want to sign up for free prizes, that is where you would start. So sign up, go ahead and sign up for the free prizes. We're going to be doing the giveaway on Black Friday. And then if you want to learn more about football, you can do so on my website. Also, on the main page of the website, guys, I've also got links that you can click to get right back to this live stream. And you guys don't even have to fumble or trip about, oh man, am I going to lose where this guy was? So if you guys are interested in any of that stuff, you can click my website. You can check out the link. Anyways, I know that this game is not the most exciting game in the world. And I was even skeptical about doing this game in the first place, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm a YouTuber. I have to do this. We're going to stick through it. Here we go, guys. We've got ourselves a shotgun formation. 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. Motion on the field right now from our big tight end. Cooper Rush takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and he keeps. Cooper Rush gets up to about the 10-yard line. That will bring up a 2nd down and 7. So a 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Football up to about the 10-yard line. Here we go. 7:56 left to go. A long ways to go. By the way, the drive chart is down below for your convenience. They have a long way to go. 2nd down and 7. There's a snap, a toss to the left. This one goes up the middle. That is good for a 1st down right there. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. Rico Dowdle will get the carry. That'll bring up a 1st down, but is there a flag on this play? No. 1st down coming up right here. 1st and 10. 7:24 left to go. Let me refresh this page here. First and 10, Rico Dowdle gets the carry. 7:15 left to go in the first half. How are you guys doing? Can the Cowboys score on this drive? Let's see what happens. What's going on? Did you get the sweater yet? Did you get your hoodie yet, Jay Harris? Tell me it showed up. Well, it's Sunday, so I guess no post on Sundays. All right. So 10 seconds left to go, the play clock. Timeout going to be called. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys going to take a quick timeout. That is the second timeout for the Dallas Cowboys. It looks like the first timeout. It is the second timeout of the half. Dallas Cowboys, guys, can they score before the half? Do y'all think it's going to happen? Can the Dallas Cowboys score before half? Look, I don't control how exciting these games are. That is outside of my control. What I can control, though, is how much energy I give you guys, and I get fired up whenever I see y'all's comments over there on that right-hand side. So, timeout being taken. We can read the stats or we can read the chats. Shout out to Amalio for hanging out with us. Thank you, Val. I appreciate that. Of course, I am here to give you guys great coverage. Thanks, James Hill, for that comment there as well. Here we go, guys. A 3rd down and 1. 6 minutes and 51 seconds left to go. Cooper Rush under center, single back formation. There is the snap. Ezekiel Elliott with a little spin move. He gets nowhere. 4th down and 1 coming up. There's a flag on the play. Walaya, I am doing well. I hope. Here we go. 4th down. 4th down coming up. Cool Beans saying too many polls. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, sir. I'm going to keep those scrolling by. For those who are checking in, I like doing the polls. I think it's fun. I think they're engaging. I'm sorry you feel that way. But we'll strike the right balance, Cool Beans. How about that? I promise you that we will find the right balance. Here we go. Punt formation coming up for the Dallas Cowboys, getting ready to send this football back to the Washington Commanders. There is the snap. Brian Anger. Punt gets blocked. Wow, they are struggling there, man. Dallas Cowboys have just been awful. Blocked punt for the Washington Commanders. And that will put the football at the Dallas Cowboys 40-yard line. 40-yard line. Great job to get his hand up there. And it looks like the Commanders are going to take over. So 1st and 10 for Washington. Coming at you from the 40, ladies and gentlemen. Cool Beans saying game over. It's a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game. How is this over? This game is just getting started. It's anybody's game, literally. Here we go, out of the pistol. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Brian Robinson goes nowhere. Should be no gain. 2nd down and 10 coming up right here. So a 2nd down and 10 coming up after the no gain there for Brian Robinson. Here we go. 2nd down for the Washington Commanders and a shotgun formation coming up for Washington. We've got one wide receiver to the right and one to the left. There's the snap, dropping back. Jaden Daniels winds up and fires. Catch is made. This time it is Brian Robinson Jr. with the catch. That is a gain of 11 and good for a Washington Commanders. First down for Washington. Let's go. Let's go. He was wide open, says UAX. He sure was. I agree with you, Gordon McGriff. I totally agree with you. All right, can Dallas score before the half? Well, they got 5 minutes left to go. Washington with the football right now at about the 28-yard line. There's the snap out of the shotgun, and in trouble, has to wind up and throw on a bit of a screen play. I think that's intercepted. Do the Dallas Cowboys have it? They do, and the Cowboys will pick that off. First down, Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Jaden Daniels puts that in the hands of Brian Robinson, but it is intercepted there by the Cowboys defense. Looks like Golston gets the turnover, and just like that, Dallas comes back. Finally, something exciting. All right, Panda Peo, Panda Fart. Panda Peo, what's going on, Panda? Ouch, he says. Let's effing go, says Gordon. All right, guys. Well, that is what has happened so far. That is the turnover there. The Dallas Cowboys will be coming back in from this halftime break at the 50-yard line. Coming back at the 50-yard line. Let's have some fun. All right, guys. We got about 1,000 people in here still watching this live stream. And as always, it's important for me to ask, now, I did ask this in the Q&A version. I did not do a poll for this one, but is this your first time watching Football Nation? For those of you who have been here before, y'all know the deal. Hit that no button. If this is your first time watching, hit that yes. It means a lot to me, guys. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. I hope you guys are fired up for the halftime show. I know that I am. I made some quick changes, and I've got 3 halftime quizzes that I put together for you guys in advance because we've got 3 halftime games. All right, guys, let's take a quick look once again. Let's show y'all the Dallas Cowboys schedule here. These are the Dallas Cowboys' next few games. So on Thanksgiving at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, it will be the Cowboys hosting the New York Giants for Thursday football. Thanksgiving football, I will be covering this particular game. I will also be covering the Lions game next week against the Chicago Bears for Thanksgiving. You can say that I'm working on Thanksgiving. No days off, not for me. Then Monday Night Football, guys. The Dallas Cowboys will host the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday Night Football for Week 14. In Week 15, the Dallas Cowboys will take on the Carolina Panthers. I'm not even convinced the Cowboys can beat the Panthers right now at this point, but hey, I could be totally wrong. I hope that I'm totally wrong. If the Cowboys can't beat the Carolina Panthers, I don't even want to watch football anymore. And then, of course, Buccaneers at Dallas Cowboys, and then Week 17 will be Cowboys at Eagles. Week 18, the Dallas Cowboys will take on the Washington Commanders one more time, and that will be the end of the regular season. Dallas Cowboys, to even make the playoffs, would have to win out this schedule. Would be easier said than done. There's the snap from the 50 on a screen play. This will go backwards, guys, from the 50-yard line. A loss of 3. Rico Dowdle getting the carry. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 13. And at the bottom over here for you guys, there are the scores across the NFL as per your request. I'm going to scroll up a little bit so you can see some other stats here on the right-hand side for fantasy football purposes, for those of you who are checked in for fantasy football. And right now we've got a 2nd down and 13. 2nd down for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd down for the Dallas Cowboys. A shotgun formation from about the 47-yard line. Cooper Rush waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Rush looking right, throwing right. CeeDee Lamb on the other side of that one. A gain of about 4 will bring up a 3rd down and 9 for our Dallas Cowboys. 3rd down coming up for Dallas. All right. Hit that refresh, Brent Loy. 3rd down and 9 coming up right now. And if you're talking about this being ahead of my commentary, yeah, it's been a thing. Did you do early Thanksgiving? No, I didn't do. I did early Thanksgiving last season. I'm going to do 2 Thanksgiving games this year. Here we go, guys. This time across midfield from about the 49-yard line. There is the snap. Cooper Rush dropping back. Rush winds up and throws. Bobbling the pass is CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb gets wrapped up and dropped there. There's the stop after a gain of 2. Another reception for CeeDee Lamb, but not enough for a 1st down. That'll bring up a 4th down here for the Dallas Cowboys at the 47-yard line, and they are going to end up having to punt this football anyways. Man, talk about a tough game for our Dallas Cowboys. Talk about a tough game for Dallas. CeeDee Lamb bobbling that pass, man. Okay. No, I'll be doing a late Thanksgiving, Amalio. We'll be doing Thanksgiving on Saturday with the family. 4th down and 7. Coming up here with less than 3 minutes left to go in this first half. Thank you, Shiva, for checking in and becoming a touchdown member. Welcome to Touchdown. There's the snap. Here's the punt, guys. Dallas Cowboys sending this back to the Washington Commanders. There's a kick, Shiva. That put a big smile on my face. You're the first one today. Thank you for becoming a Touchdown member. Appreciate that big time. I'll make sure that I update those stats moving forward. For those of you who are looking to help support this channel, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Of those who have voted 100 votes in this poll right now, that's less than 10% of us who have voted on this poll. Let's see if we can get 130 votes right here just to know who's new and who is not. Thanks, guys. And you're very welcome, Shiva. Thank you. All right, guys. Dallas Cowboys sending that back to the Commanders. Commanders going to start this drive. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders after the Dallas Cowboys punt here. That is a snap and a handoff to Austin Eckler, who goes forward, picks up about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 coming up right now. Okay. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes left to go. We're about to hit the 2-minute warning in a shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Washington Commanders with the football at the 19-yard line. Play clock down to 15. Cowboys showing a 4-man rush here as some defensive players step in. Looks like this might be a penalty. It is the end of... That takes us to the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning coming up right here, guys. Two-minute warning. Just letting y'all know. Gonna post that there. Not technically a Q, more of an A for you guys as we go back to a commercial break. So that is the over-under for today's game. I think that's crazy, guys. The over-under for today's game was 44.5. So almost 45 points is what they were expecting to happen. But instead, we're at the 2-minute warning, and the Commanders have 3. The Cowboys have goose eggs right now. Jose, what's going on? Mr. Whale, Josie? Wales, what's going on? Jasenia, thanks for checking in. I love this channel, says Jasenia. I appreciate you. High five to you. Appreciate that, girl. Let's go. I see you guys out here. Can BR score before the half? Vamerer checking in. I canceled my cable television, so you are how I see the games. Thank you, up in class. Shout out to you guys. All right, guys, we are in the 2-minute warning, so we're going to do a quick Q&A for y'all. This is one of my favorite things here. We're going to leave that here, actually. We're going to wait until after because we got a lot to do. I don't want to overwhelm anybody. The Cowboys can win. Please put Trey Lance in, says NGS. That's the one right there, guys. That's the one right there. Who are the Dallas Cowboys better off with? Oh. Hello. Who are the Dallas Cowboys better off with, guys? Trey Lance or Cooper Rush? Go ahead and type that in. Is it Trey Lance, L for Lance, R for Rush? Who do y'all think? Are we going left or right? Left or right? What's up, darling? Yeah. I got my beautiful fiance over here. Yeah. What's up? Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So we're going to have some extra energy up in the house for multiple reasons. Anyways. All right, y'all. We're getting back from the 2-minute warning. N for neither, says Colby. That's fair, dude. Honestly, that's probably the best answer. Ridiculous. No drink today, Thurman Norton. You know how this goes, man. We've got a long day. I'm doing 3 live streams today, so we're definitely not drinking during this game. 2nd down and 7. There's the snap. Looks to the right, throws to the right. Catch is made. Noah Brown picking up about, looks like it was good for a good chunk of yardage there, man. That brings up a 1st down. Noah Brown on that play. Looks like he picked up 11 yards. So 11 yards on that play. That brings up a 1st and 10 for the Washington Commanders. There's the snap, a throw to the left-hand side. Catch is made on the left. Looks like Terry McLaurin gets the football up to the 36-yard line. That brings up a 2nd down and 4. 2nd down, hurry up offense, no huddle. As they hurry this one up, Commanders have the football right now. Here we go. 2nd down and 4. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right out of the shotgun. Jaden Daniels takes the snap, looks left, throws left. Olamide Zacchaeus makes the catch. Good enough for a 1st down, a gain of 6. 1st down for the Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 coming up right here. So a 1st and 10. 1:14 left to go. Zacchaeus pushed out of bounds on the last play, stops the clock, so no timeout needed. Commanders do have 2 timeouts left, and they're looking to score before the half. If they score before the half, they will get the football to start the 2nd half. Here we go, empty backfield, 5 wide right now. There's the snap. Jaden Daniels looks right, scrambles. Now he's on the run. He picks up a couple yards before being pushed out of bounds, stopping the clock again with 1:08 left to go. 37 seconds on the play clock, and they're going to go back into the huddle. Commanders, a 3-point lead with 1:08 left to go in the 1st half of this game. The score, 3-0. Commanders coming into this game 7-4. Dallas Cowboys are 3-7. Here we go. Camera focusing on Terry McLaurin. There's the snap from the 47-yard line. And on the move again, Jaden Daniels on the scramble will lose yards. That'll go down as a loss of 1 there. 3rd down and 9 coming up here. So 3rd down and 9. Christina saying Cowboys defense not looking too bad right now. So 3rd down and 9, that'll go down as a loss of 1, and that'll go down as a sack for the Dallas Cowboys. 3rd down conversions today for the Washington Commanders. They are 1 of 5 on 3rd downs, guys. 1 of 5 on 3rd downs. Dallas Cowboys are a top 12 team on 3rd downs. Here comes the blitz. Jaden Daniels has to scramble on 3rd and 9. No gain there. 4th down coming up. 4th down. Dallas Cowboys will get the football back with 2 timeouts and 56 seconds on the clock. At least can we tie this up before half? At least can we tie this up before half? 54 seconds on the clock. All right, guys, punt team lined up here from the 45-yard line. And this will take another friendly bounce as it is not returned by the Dallas Cowboys. And that will be marked down at about the 14-yard line. Who will have the lead at halftime? Will it be Dallas or will it be the Washington Commanders? Y'all let me know up there in the poll area. We are about 75 subscribers short from what our goal is today, but no worries. Love the background music, says Big Lazy. Reminds me of the 80s music. Rock on. All right. Giggity, giggity. All right. All right, guys. So Dallas Cowboys have been struggling. Both teams combined have less than 150 yards of total offense. That is both teams combined. I'll be down. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 with 45 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 with 45 seconds left to go. Who will take the lead into the halftime break? There's a snap. There's the throw. The catch is made. That'll be Luke Schoonmaker who picks up 9 yards. 1st and 10. Cowboys going to call a quick timeout right there, stopping the clock. No, they're not. Clock is still ticking, so you need to hurry up offense yourself. Here we go. 2nd down and 1 coming up right now. There's the snap. Cowboys with the ball. Cooper Rush looks right, throws right, intercepted. And here come the other way. This time, and it's fumbled the other way. What just happened there? The Cowboys threw that football into the hands of the Commanders. The Commanders coming the other way. Hunter Lupke smashes that football out of the hands of, it looked like, who got that pick? A double fumble here, guys. So there was a throw. There should have been a hold right there. It was intended for CeeDee Lamb. It was recovered there, and it gets popped out of his hands, whoever that was. It's going to be a pass interference. So, Igbenogene, I guess we could call him. So, Igbenogene. I think I said that right. All right, I'm gonna try to call this what I just saw. There was the snap on 2nd down and 1. Igbenogene intercepted the football. There was a pass interference on that play. He intercepted the football and tried to run back with the football. On his way back, it gets smashed out of his hands by Hunter Lupke and intercepted again. Fumble recovered by the Dallas Cowboys now. Either way, that play will wash. We get a 1st and 10 because of the DPI. Cowboys to the 31-yard line. Cooper Rush airing this one out, throwing a monster play. Catch is made. Way downfield. Call the timeout. Jalen Brooks with a monster grab right there. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. Wow. And that looked like another pass interference play right there. Illegal contact declined. Big catch made right there. Good for 41 yards, guys. Dallas Cowboys across midfield here. They call the timeout. 7 seconds left to go. Brandon Aubrey going to go ahead and come out quickly. They're not even going to risk it. So Brandon Aubrey coming out here to kick this one. Let's see what happens. 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 coming up right here. From the right hash. Brandon Aubrey had one blocked, and then he missed another one. A 46-yard field goal attempt. 7 seconds left to go in the first half. Here we go. 46-yard line. There's the snap. There's the kicker. A 46-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the score is now 3-3. And we are all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's effing go. You guys are watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. We've got 3 seconds left to go in this first half. The score is 3-3 with 3 left to go. 3-3 with 3 left to go. Let's go. Dallas Cowboys going to kick this football back to the Washington Commanders. That should take us to halftime. And we're going to do the quiz and name a champion of the chat. All right, guys, we're going to have a tied game here. All right, guys, are y'all ready for the halftime quiz? It's coming. It's coming. This will take us to the commercial break here, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the halftime quiz? I'm about to fire this one up. We're waiting for the kick here. It says halftime above my head. My TV screen is 30 seconds behind all the action that's happening here. They're going to get a kick. We are going to get a return. That is going to be the end of the first half. He gets dropped at about the 25-yard line, 30-yard line. Wow. Not a bad return from Austin Eckler. Anyways, that is that. That is going to take us to the halftime quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready because it is quiz time. I'm going to give you guys about 15 seconds to warm up your thumbs because I'm going to ask you an A, B, or C question, and it will be your job to guess these right. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rumble? Let's have some fun. All right, I know you can hear the music change. 10 seconds left to go. Let's do this. This is going to be a quiz between both of these sides, guys. It is going to be both the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Question number 1. All right, guys, the name of the Dallas Cowboys mascot. The Dallas Cowboys mascot's name is Rowdy, and according to his official bio page, what is Rowdy's favorite food? Is it A, Wingstop? Is it B, Whataburger? Or is it C, Dickie's Barbecue? So, The Dallas Cowboys mascot, his name is Rowdy. What is his favorite food? There is no penalties for wrong answers. Is it Wingstop? Is it Whataburger? Or is it Dickie's Barbecue? Go ahead and type in your answers. Well, according to the fan page, guys, he is a fan of Whataburger. And what is crazy is that he is not the only one with impeccable taste. Even Patrick Mahomes, who grew up in Texas, is a huge fan of Whataburger. This, for those of you who did not know, is one of my favorite fun facts about our Dallas Cowboys mascot. Question number 2, y'all. How many Super Bowls have the Washington Commanders won? How many Super Bowls have the Washington Commanders won? Is it A, 2? Is it B, 3? Or is it C, 4? C4, get it? Is it that explosive? How many Super Bowls have the Washington Commanders won? This is a pretty straightforward question. Will you be right on this one? Is it A, B, or C? I'm getting a mixed bag of answers from you guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be surprised to know that the Washington Commanders have won 3 Super Bowls in their history. They won Super Bowl 17 in 1983, Dolphins. They beat the Broncos in Super Bowl 22 in 1988. And in Super Bowl 26, they beat the Buffalo Bills back in 1992. 3 Super Bowls for that squad. Question number 3. Here we go, guys. Dak Prescott has gone on record saying that his favorite pregame meal is what? Is it A, pizza? Is it B, buffalo wings? Or is it C, spaghetti? What is Dak Prescott's favorite pregame meal? He has gone on record saying this one. Some of you guys might know the answer. Some of you guys might not. What do you think this one is? I see you guys leaving those answer choices. Well, the correct answer is spaghetti. He has gone on record saying that he likes spaghetti with ranch. Well, I guess maybe that's why his body's falling apart. I don't know, guys. Maybe instead of spaghetti and ranch, you should spend some of that $260 million you're getting on a nutritionist so that way you don't tear your hamstring out of nowhere. Come on. Question number 4. All right, guys. Who holds the Washington Commanders franchise record for the most passing yards in a single season? I'm going to read that question one more time. Who holds the Washington Commanders franchise record for the most passing yards in a single season? Is it A, Robert Griffin III? Is it B, Alex Smith? Or is it C, Kirk Cousins? Is it RG3, Alex Smith, or Kirk Cousins? Who holds the Commanders franchise record for the most passing yards in a single season? Well, in one single season, that man is Kirk Cousins, who holds the franchise record. 4,917 yards during the 2016 season. How are you guys doing? Who's got 4 out of 4 right so far? Anybody? Here comes question number 5. All right, guys. Which Cowboys defensive player holds the NFL record for the most pick sixes in one season? Is it A, Micah Parsons? Is it B, Deron Bland? Or is it C, Trayvon Diggs? Which Cowboys defensive player holds the record for the most pick sixes in one season? Is it Micah Parsons, Deron Bland, or Trayvon Diggs? Go ahead and type in your answers, A, B, or C. No penalties for wrong answers. The answer is, ding, 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 B, Deron Bland. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Deron Bland holds the Cowboys record for the most pick sixes in a single season. 5 interceptions returned for a touchdown in 2023. That is not just the Cowboys record, that is an NFL record. Deron Bland in on today's game, and he's making a big difference so far. All right, guys, question number 6. Which Commanders defensive player currently leads the team in tackles for 2024? Is it A, Frankie Louvu? Is it B, Dorrance Armstrong, the ex-Dallas Cowboy? Or is it C, Bobby Wagner? Which Washington Commanders defensive player currently leads the team in tackles for 2024? Frankie Louvu, Dorrance Armstrong, or Bobby Wagner? Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is Bobby Wagner. Yes, Bobby Wagner leads the Washington Commanders in tackles for this season. 91 tackles coming into today's game. Having joined from the Seahawks previously, he's been selected to the Pro Bowl 9 times in his NFL career. All right, guys, here comes question number 7. Y'all ready for this? Here we go. The Dallas Cowboys' last Super Bowl win was in 1996, guys. What song was at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 list that year? Is it A, Gangsta's Paradise? Is it B, The Macarena? Or is it C, I Believe I Can Fly? Some of you might know the answer to this one. Some of you might not. But there's a good story here anyways. All right, guys, the answer to this trivia question is indeed B, the Macarena. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys last won the Super Bowl in 1996. It was Super Bowl 30, and the Macarena by Los Del Rio was dominating the Billboard Hot 100. It stayed at the top of the list for 14 weeks. How about that? Question number 8, guys. All right, y'all, name this player. 113 games played, 471 career catches, 4,228 career receiving yards, and 30 career receiving touchdowns. Is it A, Austin Eckler? Is it B, Zach Ertz? Or is it C, Jamison Crowder? 30 receiving touchdowns, 4,228 receiving yards, 471 catches. Guys, that is Austin Eckler, believe it or not. Austin Eckler, those are his numbers. He led the NFL in total touchdowns in 2021 and in 2022. Fun fact, guys, Austin Eckler and Priest Holmes are the only undrafted players to record 1,500 scrimmage yards and 15 touchdowns in consecutive seasons. Question number 9. All right, guys, here we go. Who holds the Dallas Cowboys record for the most career passing yards? Is it A, Tony Romo? Is it B, Troy Aikman? Or is it C, Roger Staubach? Or is it C, Roger Staubach? Who holds the Dallas Cowboys record for the most career passing yards? Tony Romo, Troy Aikman, or Roger Staubach? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Tony Romo. First of all, this picture of Tony Romo looks like Paul Rudd. Second of all, Tony Romo holds the Dallas Cowboys franchise record for the most career passing yards with 34,183. He picked that up from 2003 to 2016. Okay, final question, guys. Here we go. Which of these Washington Commanders players leads the team in total touchdowns for 2024? Is it A, Austin Eckler? Is it B, Brian Robinson Jr.? Or is it C, Terry McLaurin? I'll read that one more time. Which of these Washington Commanders players leads the team in total touchdowns for 2024? Austin Eckler, Brian Robinson Jr., or Terry McLaurin? Go ahead and plug in your answers, guys. The answer is Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson Jr. leads the Washington Commanders in total touchdowns for the 2024 season. He has 7 total touchdowns. Terry McLaurin has 6 touchdowns this year, and Austin Eckler only had 4. All right, guys, that is it. That is the quiz for today. Thank you guys so much for playing this live quiz for me or with me. I appreciate you guys hanging out. That is going to give us about 2 minutes left during halftime. By the way, guys, this is your chance, if you don't want to miss any of the action, to check out the live stream or check out my website and sign up for free prizes. What's going on, Amnika? Appreciate you checking in. Gary got 8 out of 10. Robert got 8 out of 10. Brent Loy got all of them right. Brent Loy, I like that. Hang on one second. We got to name the winner here. Brent Loy, you are the champion of the chat. Cheers to you, my friend. Okay, guys. So we got a lot to talk about here. It is not all fun and games. We're here to talk about football, too. We're here to have some fun. So let's take a look at the scores across the NFL, because I know you guys are interested in those as well. So do me a favor. Over here on the right-hand side, I want y'all to put your fingers on the screen, on your phones, and zoom in. I want you guys to put your fingers on the screen, on the phone, and zoom in on this right-hand side so we can be on the same page for all the scores across the league. We're towards the end of halftime, so we're going to run through this pretty quickly. Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders at halftime are all tied up at 3-3. The Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts, that game is 14-6 right now. Detroit Lions have a healthy lead over Indianapolis. In Carolina, the Kansas City Chiefs have an 11-point lead over the Carolina Panthers. The score there is 20-9. Minnesota Vikings and Chicago Bears. Minnesota has a 4-point lead over Chicago in that NFC North showdown. Moving on beyond that, so Minnesota Vikings, 4-point lead over the Chicago Bears. New England Patriots and Miami Dolphins. Miami has a 24-point lead over New England. New England cannot even muster up to put up points on the board. Same situation with Tampa Bay and the New York Giants. Tampa Bay up 23-0 over New York. Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans in that tough divisional matchup. Houston trailing by 3 at halftime. I'm actually quite surprised by that scoreline. I will be covering more games today, guys. Quick look over here at the other games coming up, not for this channel, but the next games coming up. Slated for today, Denver Broncos at Las Vegas. Las Vegas are 5-point underdogs. Arizona Cardinals, Seattle Seahawks. Arizona is projected to win that game. San Francisco 49ers and Green Bay Packers. I will be live for that game, so I will be live streaming for that game. We're going to watch that game together. I hope you guys join me for that one. And then, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the LA Rams. I will be covering that game as well today. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. For those of you who are new, my name is Mario. You guys are watching Football Nation, which is why we say, let's effing go. See that? You like that? You get it? What's going on? All right. Good to be here, guys. Halftime. When we get back from halftime, the Dallas Cowboys will be kicking the football off to the Washington Commanders. Cowboys will be kicking the football off to the Washington Commanders. I can't remember how many I got, says Amalio. Thurman Norton, you're asking like who is actually going to be returning this kick for the Washington Commanders. It'll probably be Austin Eckler or Olamide Zaccheaus. They are getting back to it right now. I am out of things to drink. Oh no. Oh no. I actually don't even think I have beer in the house right now. So I guess I'm not drinking today, guys. That's okay. That's totally fine. No apple juice today either. You can't buy apple juice on Sundays in Texas. Come on, Cowboys. All right, guys, this game is all tied up. It is 3-3. We are getting back from halftime. What? No beer, says Corrections Mike. Nope, no beer, man. No beer. That's okay. We don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. That's my boy. A sponge and pants. That might let you know where that's from. You gotta DoorDash the bruise, says Jacob. All right, guys. Washington Commanders have been playing sloppy football in the first half. Dallas Cowboys defense looking very different right now. Christina saying, wow, even my own fiance forgot to hit the thumbs up button on this live stream. Guys, if you're out there and you're watching this live stream and I've had your attention, be sure to hit that like button. It helps the algorithm find us. We've got about 1,000 people in here right now hanging out. We are starting the second half right here, right now. Commanders. Oh, man, that kick is going to go out of bounds. This is not a great way for the Dallas Cowboys to start the second half. It was short of the landing zone is what they're going to say, and so that'll bring the football up to the 40. Football going to start here at the 40-yard line. I'll drop off some apple juice for you. I'll waste the fuel in my 1-ton truck for you. Don't worry about that, Corrections Mike. We'll be just fine. We will be just fine. All right, guys. 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders. They're going to start this drive on the 40-yard line. Drive chart is down below for those of you who are watching this game, for those of you who can watch this game. We got a 1st and 10. There's the snap. There's the snap and a handoff to Austin Eckler, who goes around the left-hand side First and 10 picks up about 3 yards. That brings up a second down and 7. So second down and 7, football up to the 43. Second down coming up for the Washington Commanders. And I think we can still get there, guys. The goal for today's live stream is to get to 15-8. 15-8. We're sitting at 15-7, 3-7. Here's the snap on second and 7. There's the snap, a wind up and a throw. Terry McLaurin with the grab. That is going to be the first catch, I think, for Terry McLaurin, and a first down for Scary Terry and the Washington Commanders as well. So far, the Cowboys defense has been looking better. It's kind of crazy how good the Cowboys defense is without Trayvon Diggs and with Deron Blandon. They were great last season. Send Mario some apple juice, please. All right, guys, third down and 1. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Austin Eckler on third down and 1 picks up 2 yards. That's good for a first down. Washington, first down for the Commanders. First and 10 coming up from the 49-yard line. Austin Eckler with the carry there. All right, guys, here we go. Micah Parsons limping off the field right there. Uh-oh. Let's see what's up with Parsons. He's not in on this play. There's the snap on first and 10. A carry around the right-hand side where Micah Parsons would normally be. Austin Eckler gains about 9 yards, but there's a flag on the play. Let's find out what happened on that one. Third down. It was a first and 10. There's going to be a holding on the offense that will back up the Dallas Cowboys for 10 yards. That'll bring up a first and 20. Repeat first down. This half might be all scoring, says Michael Castro. Well, let's find out. There's a hold on this one. Good call by the officials there. Definitely a hold on that play. First and 10. First and 20, excuse me. 13:36 left to go. Micah Parsons back out on the field right now. Looks like he is okay. A first and 20 from the 41-yard line. Washington Commanders have the football, guys. It's a first and 20, 13 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter. We're waiting for the snap right here. There it is. Looks right. Pump fakes. Hands that off. And this time, Austin Eckler will gain a couple yards there. A gain of 3 will bring up a second down and 17 as he's wrapped up by Eric Kendricks making the stop. What's going on, Stacy? Stacy's mom. Whoa. What's going on, Stacy? Welcome. Second down and 17. Coming up right here, football at the 44-yard line. Jaden Daniels. No worries, Carolyn. Better late than never. There's the snap. There is a play-action play facing against the blitz. Winds up and throws. Catch is made. That'll bring up a second down. Noah Brown on the catch right there. So Noah Brown on the grab on second down and 17. Does a lot of the heavy lifting there. Picks up 14 yards, third down and 3 coming up. Football to the 42. Across midfield, the Washington Commanders have the ball up to the 42-yard line. And a shotgun formation. With man in motion right here. With the man in motion. There's the snap. Jaden Daniels fakes it. Jaden Daniels will take it himself, picking up the first down, a gain of 5, and a first down for the Washington Commanders. First down, Washington. 11:49 left to go. So now they're moving the sticks right here. Now they are moving the sticks. All right, guys. So I always ask, there's a snap, there's a handoff to the right-hand side. This time, Jeremy McNichols, my gosh. McNichols running aggressively around the right-hand side, picking up 11 yards. Micah Parsons looking around, trying to find someone to blame. Hey, man, just stay with your assignment. That's a first down for the Washington Commanders. Here we go. First down from the 24-yard line. First and 10. There's the snap. Jeremy McNichols gets the carry. A gain of 3. Brings up a second down and 7. Who are you guys rooting for? Because earlier I asked, who do you think will win this game? But who are you guys rooting for? My name is Amnika. What's going on, Amnika? Thanks for checking in. Here we go. 2nd down and 7. A pistol formation. There is the snap. There is a fake handoff, and Jaden Daniels tries to go around the right-hand side. Micah Parsons chasing him down on 2nd and 7. Jaden Daniels picks up about 4 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. 3rd down coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Washington Commanders. Here comes a 3rd down and 3 for the Washington Commanders. Can the Dallas Cowboys get a stop here? They need one. I'm rooting for Jerry Jones Pacemaker. Oh my gosh, clear kills. That's savage. That is savage. 3rd down coming up. Washington with the football. 3rd down inside the red zone at the 17. Jaden Daniels will keep. Jaden Daniels will run to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington Commanders. Touchdown for Washington. The score is now 3-9. Man, touchdown Commanders. That's a painful one to call, but you know what? That makes this game interesting. So the first touchdown of this game comes via a Jaden Daniels scramble around the left-hand side. That is a completed drive, ladies and gentlemen. That is a completed drive there. There's the extra point attempt, which is no good. He misses the kick. That will go wide left. Will go wide left, and that takes us to a commercial break. All right, guys, so touchdown there for the Washington Commanders, and Seibert missing a field goal and the extra point attempt. All right, y'all. So the analytics have revealed that 90% of all the viewers during these live streams are new to this channel and unsubscribed. If you guys are out there and you guys are in the back of the room and you guys have watched this channel a couple of times and you're still been on the fence, if y'all are willing to help me out, you can be a silent hero. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. We are 12 away from getting to 15,750. The goal for today's live stream is to get to 15,800. We will do it one step at a time. If there are 12 of you guys who are out there and you're willing to help and you have not subscribed to this channel just yet, help a brother out. All right, guys. So quick look here. Let's take a look at the stats for the home team. All right, that did come via a rushing touchdown there for Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels today has completed 11 of 18 for 77 yards. That is, pretty bad by his standards. Only 77 passing yards for this Washington Commanders team. Jaden Daniels does have that one rushing touchdown. He has also thrown an interception, though. He is the #1 rusher for the Washington Commanders team as well. He has 51 rushing yards. Guys, the 3 running backs for the Washington Commanders are completely backwards and all mixed up right now. So Jeremy McNichols has 2 carries for 16 yards. Austin Eckler has 5 carries for 14 yards. Brian Robinson Jr. has 5 carries for 13 yards. It has been a complete disaster here for the running back situation in Washington, but it doesn't matter because they have the lead. Now, Terry McLaurin, Noah Brown, Brian Robinson, those are going to be your 3 pass-catching leaders. Noah Brown today has 6 targets, 4 receptions for 41 yards. Terry McLaurin has 3 targets, 2 receptions, good for just 12 yards. Brian Robinson Jr. has 2 targets, 1 reception. He has 11 yards as well. And Zach Ertz has been targeted twice. He has 1 reception for 3 yards. Pretty quiet there for Zach Ertz and this Washington Commanders offense through the air today. Kind of quiet for them just in general. They have a total of 183 yards in today's game. Dallas Cowboys on the other side. Dallas Cowboys offense. Cooper Rush has completed 14 of 18 for 133 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. It's been a bad game for the Dallas Cowboys, who only have 175 total yards of offense. Rico Dowdle, 9 rushing attempts for 35 yards. Kevontae Turpin getting the carry here after they got the kickoff. It does have to be returned. Kevontae Turpin gets up to about the 20-yard line. We're going to start this drive for the Dallas Cowboys. First and 10 from the 20 coming up here for Dallas. So again, Cooper Rush, Rico Dowdle, CeeDee Lamb, guys, has been a non-factor right here. Only 40 receiving yards for CeeDee Lamb. Jalen Brooks has 41 receiving yards. Luke Schoonmaker has 30 receiving yards. So tough game here for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get back to it so I can call this play, these plays the way y'all like to see them. Here we go. All right, guys, first and 10 coming up. Dallas Cowboys with the football from the 20-yard line. There's the snap. There's the handoff to the left-hand side. Rico Dowdle gets the carry. Rico Dowdle will go and pick up about 9 yards. Call it a 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd down. Okay. That's a good first down carry. First down picked up right there. Not just yet. 2nd down and 1 coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. So a 2nd down and 1. They are at the 29-yard line. Shotgun formation. All right, here we go. A shotgun formation for the Dallas Cowboys. 9:15 left to go in the third. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Cooper Rush takes the snap, hands that off. Up the middle goes Rico Dowdle. On that 2nd down and 1, he picks up 2 yards. That is good for a Dallas Cowboys. First down. First down, Dallas. Let's go. We got a lot more Commanders fans in the house than Dallas Cowboys fans. 142 votes on that one. We had 142 votes in that poll, and it looks like we've got more Commanders fans than Cowboys fans. If we got Cowboys fans out there, let me hear you guys. Let me know what's going on. Cowboys do have the football. It's a 1st and 10 from the 31. Shotgun formation right now. There's the snap. Ezekiel Elliott is the man in the backfield. Cooper Rush will wind up and throw. Catch is made. Looks like Jalen Tolbert gets the carry. And Jalen Tolbert will pick up 16 yards. Good for a Dallas Cowboys first down. First down, Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. Let's go. Dallas Cowboys on the move. First down for Dallas. It's a 1st 10 coming up here after the Jalen Tolbert catch on the right-hand side. That was good for 16. 1st and 10 from the 47. 1st and 10 from the Cowboys' own 47. Shotgun formation, play clock down to 10. And Cooper Rush is calling an audible last minute. Play clock down to 5. There is the snap, fakes the toss. Cooper Rush winds up wide open. Brevin Spanford makes the catch. Good for 18. And a first down for the Dallas Cowboys. First down, Dallas, midway through the 3rd quarter. 7:30 left to go. 1st and 10 up to the 35. Nice clean pocket right there for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 coming up. Let's go. So Cowboys trying to answer back here. All right, guys. First and 10, there's the snap, a throw to the right-hand side. Rico Dowdle gets the catch. He will gain about 4 yards, maybe a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Will the Cowboys score on this drive, guys? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Cowboys have the football. It's a 2nd down and 5. Let's blow up that chat area and make that look crazy here. All right, guys, 2nd down and 5. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Adriana saying yes. Wade saying yes. Carolyn saying go, go, go. I see you, Thurman. I see you, Brandy. I see you, Gary. 2nd down and 5 from the 31. Dallas Cowboys with the football. 2 receivers to the left, strong side on the right, and now motion to the right. Here's the snap and a handoff. That carry will go forward for about 3 yards on 2nd and 5. It brings up a 3rd down and 2. Fred saying no, sir. Sean saying field goal at best. Matt saying no. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. Rhonda covering her eyes. Tyler saying it's not going to happen. 3rd down and 2 coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. A 3rd down. 3rd down from the 27-yard line. CeeDee Lamb coming into the shotgun formation here. Cooper Rush taking his time. Waiting for the snap. Cooper Rush takes it. He drops back. Cooper Rush on the move. Will wind up and throw. Tries to make the grab. There is a flag on the play. I think that's a DPI, guys. This should be a pass interference against the Washington Commanders. Jalen Tolbert was pretty open there. And a flag coming in for DPI. That's for sure a pass interference. Great job by the field judge to drop that flag there. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That is going to be a first down for our Dallas Cowboys. First down, Dallas. 5:30 left to go in this third quarter. Trey Lance in on the play. Hold the phone. Trey Lance is in on this red zone play. First and goal. Shotgun formation. CeeDee Lamb looking spry. There's the snap. Oh my gosh. Trey Lance got swallowed alive by the Washington Commanders, who dialed up the blitz. Oh my gosh. So Trey Lance was in there. It was a first and goal from the 3-yard line. Trey Lance loses 3 yards. That brings up a 2nd and 6. Mad Steve saying the Cowboys will not score. Cowboys now inside of the red zone. Let's see what happens here. A shotgun formation, trips left, one receiver to the right. From the 6-yard line, Dallas Cowboys knocking on the door. There is the snap, surveying the field. Cooper Rush winds up and throws. Catch is made. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Yes, sir. Let's go. Touchdown Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboys get the points on the board. How do you feel about that? Sarah, you'll get one warning. If you keep spamming, we will shut you down, homegirl. All right. The earth shakes, says Wade Tuckness. Adriana saying, woo! Here comes the extra point attempt. The Washington Commanders missed theirs. Here's the snap. There's the hold. The extra point attempt is up, and it's good. And guess who has the lead? Cowboys haters. Dallas Cowboys have the lead. If you're a Cowboys fan, let's see your love for the Dallas Cowboys here. Where y'all at, Cowboys fans? There it is. James Hill, Nico Solis, Mouse Manager. I see you guys out there. Peyton, what's going on? Dog Kid Police Officer Me. The most recent study, says Peyton Gordon. All right, guys. So the Dallas Cowboys scored inside the red zone when offensively the Dallas Cowboys inside the red zone have been one of the worst teams in the NFL. This is the Dallas Cowboys coming into today's game. They are ranked 25th, and right now they have the lead over the Washington Commanders. The over-under and the spread for this game, guys, the Dallas Cowboys, they were expected. We have to pay attention to the extra point kicks now? Yeah, I guess so, Jerm, because it makes a difference. It does make a difference. Points per game, Dallas Cowboys are only averaging 18 points per game. Yards per game, they are 20th in the NFL. And in yards per play and red zone efficiency, they are 25th in the NFL. The numbers offensively have not looked great for the Dallas Cowboys, especially inside the red zone. I am glad to see that Cooper Rush was able to finish that drive, able to get that. It felt great. But now the defense is going to come out. And we know that the Dallas Cowboys defense has struggled big time. I will say this. They have been very efficient at getting off the field on third downs this season, and it shows today. The Washington Commanders have struggled to pick up first downs on third downs when they have to face them against Dallas. Earlier, I think by the end of the first half, I think they were 1 of 5 for third down opportunities. So that number, that does track here. That's what you got. Now, on the other side, right? We can take a look at the stats here for the Washington Commanders as well. Offensively, they have been fantastic, but the Cowboys defense has stood tall today. I think the addition of Deron Bland coming back into the lineup has fired them up. They're playing with a lot more purpose today, and I think that touchdown there should have reinvigorated the Dallas Cowboys defense. But they are going up against this offense, and these are not numbers that were made up. These are legitimate numbers. Washington Commanders are coming into this game ranked 10th in the NFL in points per game this season. They're putting up 28 points per game, which is good for 4th in the league in yards per game and yards per play. They are 6th in the NFL. On third downs, they have been very successful this season, but not today. And then, of course, in the red zone, they are 13th in the league. Now, Dallas Cowboys are getting ready to kick this football back to this Washington Commanders offense. Washington Commanders offense is as follows: Jaden Daniels, Brian Robinson, Olamide Zaccheaus, Zach Ertz, Terry McLaurin, Noah Brown, and the offensive line for the Commanders. Here we go. They're setting this football back. Washington muffing the kick. They're going to kneel that one down and start this drive here at the 30-yard line. We'll have a 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching this live stream. If you're new, welcome, welcome, one and all. Who is winning? The score is 10-9. These are always going to be here for you guys. When we've got action, ladies and gentlemen, I will always have the score up for you. Don't worry. I promise you that if you just wait, stick around with me, guys, you will get all the information you're looking for. So set your timers. Give me 10 minutes of your time today. Let's hang out. Let's have some fun. All right, guys. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Commanders. Here's the snap and a handoff right here. Looks like that'll be a gain of 3. Austin Eckler on the carry there. Will the Commanders answer back, guys? What do y'all think? Can the Commanders score on this drive? We've got a 2nd down and 7 coming up. Football at the Washington Commanders 33-yard line. Do y'all think they're going to answer back? A shotgun formation. One wide receiver to the left, Zach Ertz shifting over. There's the snap. Searching, looking that way, winds up, throws, incomplete pass. Intended for Zach Ertz, brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. A 3rd down and 7. Uh-oh. It's a close game. Bob S. saying, here comes another touchdown. Let's see if that's true. It's the Cowboys' turn today. Let's see. Eric Kendricks on the sideline there getting some water. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Washington Commanders. Let's see what happens, guys. A shotgun formation. There's the snap. Jaden Daniels looking right. That's tipped at the line of scrimmage by the Cowboys on 3rd down. And you know what that brings up? 4th down, guys. 4th down here for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. So a 4th down will bring out the punt team for Washington. Great stop there by Olsen to get his left arm up and to bat that football down. Incomplete pass brings up a 4th down here. Dallas Cowboys getting the stop. They're going to have to punt this football. Commander's going to have to punt this football back to our Dallas Cowboys. There's the snap. There's the punt. Left-legged punter there. And this will be returned. That will go backwards. Going to be fielded at the 14-yard line. Dallas Cowboys get the football back at the 14. Cowboys offense taking the field right now. Let's effing go. They're going back to a quick commercial break. And, of course, when we go to commercial breaks, we always do quick breakdowns. Now, next game coming up on this channel, guys, is going to be the America's Game of the Week, the San Francisco 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. I am doing back-to-back games. No break, no snack, no potty breaks, none of that stuff. We're going straight into it. And we're doing a 3rd game tonight as well. But we're going to be doing another game this week, and that will be Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football will be the Ravens at Chargers. That will be the battle of the Harbaugh brothers. I will be covering this game for you guys as well tomorrow night. Monday Night Football, this is every Monday Night Football game up until week 16. I will be doing every one of these games for you guys as well. So these are the games that we will be covering on Monday nights. In week 12, we've got the Ravens at Chargers. Week 13, we'll have the Browns at Broncos. Week 14, we will have the Bengals at Cowboys. Week 15 will be Chicago Bears at Minnesota Vikings. And week 16 will be the Atlanta Falcons at Raiders. If you are a fan of any of those teams, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel because I will be covering those games for you. Now, if you are interested in the other games for Thursday Night Football, I will be covering all of the Thursday night games except for this one here. Obviously, this past Thursday was Steelers at Browns, and the Browns in that blizzard upset the Pittsburgh Steelers. What a game that one was. Dolphins at Green Bay Packers, that will be Thursday Night Football. That will be the Thanksgiving night game. The one game I am not covering on Thanksgiving. I will be covering 3 games on Thanksgiving, or excuse me, 2 games on Thanksgiving and the Black Friday game. We've also got Week 14, Thursday Night Football. I'll pick it back up here, guys. So this Thursday Night Football game, Green Bay Packers at Lions. Then we'll have the Rams at 49ers. That one should be a really good game as well. And then, of course, the Browns versus the Bengals in Week 16. Those will be all the games that we're going to be covering on this channel. Well, that'll be part of the games that we're covering on this channel. We cover a lot of football, guys. If y'all like this stuff, you know what to do. All right, y'all, let's get back to it. So we're coming back from the commercial break right now. As we come back from the commercial break, the Dallas Cowboys have a 1-point lead over the Washington Commanders. The score is 10-9. Dallas Cowboys have the football. It's a 1st and 10. They're on their own 14-yard line. Cooper Rush stepping up to the line of scrimmage, calling an audible. 2 players to the left, 1 to the right. Cooper Rush waiting for the snap. He takes it. He does hand that off. Around the left-hand side goes our boy Rico Dowdle, who picks up about 7 yards on that play. 2nd down and 3 for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd down. All right, so 2nd down coming up for Dallas. A 2nd down and 3. Looking forward to Miami and Green Bay, says Tom. Here we go. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Rhonda not happy about Travis Kelce situation out there. Real saying, let's just pretend that this game isn't rigged. All right, guys, 2nd down and 3. Shotgun formation from the 21. There's the snap. There's the handoff. And it looks like it will be a 1-yard gain for Rico Dowdle, bringing up a 3rd down and 2. So a 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. What do you think, guys? Let's go ahead and end this poll here because the last one was, can the Commanders answer back? And looks like half of you guys were wrong on that one. We'll end this one here, too. A 3rd down and 2. Before I ask the next poll question, let's find out what happens. A 3rd down and 2 in a shotgun formation. Here we go. Kevontae Turpin lining up to the right-hand side. There's the snap. Looking left, throwing left. Catch is made. CeeDee Lamb picks up the 1st down, but it looks like there's a flag on the play against the Dallas Cowboys. Amalio saying, good channel, and I like it. Well, thank you, Amalio. If you like what you see, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and share this with a friend. Seahawks fan saying, Bob S., I can believe that Colts are a bad team. Well, they're not terrible. Let's thank you for reminding me. Let's scroll over here so you guys can see the scores across the league. Down here are the scores across the NFL. Again, guys, if you're just now joining and you've never done this before, zoom in over here. You can zoom in on the side. All right, guys, there's going to be a holding penalty. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 12. So 3rd down and 12 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. From the 12-yard line, 3rd down and 12, Cooper Rush in the shotgun with Deuce Vaughn standing to his left, winds up, throws. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Jalen Brooks got hit so hard, I don't even think he knows what week it is. 3rd down and 12. Jalen Brooks got absolutely smashed on that play. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It's going to be an illegal formation against the Dallas Cowboys, and that penalty will be declined. So the Dallas Cowboys are going to have to punt this football away. Oh my gosh. Jalen Brooks got absolutely obliterated, hit by a truck on that one. That would have been like a user hit stick fumble. My gosh, Jeremy Chin was there on that stop. You're very welcome, Val. I'm here for you. All right, guys, 4th and 12 coming up. All right, guys. I don't know if that was... They're reviewing this to see if it was a catch and a fumble. And if he makes a football move. They're challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. So there is a challenge here. So there's a challenge here, guys, and this might be a forced fumble by the Washington Commanders. All right, guys, if it is a forced fumble, the Dallas Cowboys are gonna... If it is a forced fumble, it's a fumble. It's Commander's ball, says Walaya. I don't know. Let's effing go, says Juan Rodriguez. Saludos desde Sinaloa, Mexico. Dice, soy Juan Antonio Rodriguez Higuera. What's going on, Juan? Good to have you in here, my friend. Marquise Madison up in the house. What's going on? All right, guys, let's do this. If this is your first time... If this is your first time in this channel, maybe it's not your first time, but you've never chatted before. You know what to do. Well, you probably don't know what to do, but this is what I would like to see out of you guys. Drop your last 5 emojis. If this is your first time watching this live stream, tell me what's up. Let's know what's up. I want to know who you guys are. I want to say hello to you guys and give you a proper shout out. We are in the middle of a commercial break, so I'm going to read some comments right now. Of course, we either read the chats or we read the stats. If you guys want a shout out, you know what to do. Marquise dropping the last 5s. What's going on, man? Cheers to you. Carla checking in. She's saying, what's up, Dallas? What's up, Carla? How you doing out there? Jorge Ramirez with the Cowboys hat. Bob Sanders. Ooh, he's got a kissy face in there. Shout out to you, Bob Sanders. It looked like Ray Lewis's diet was brutal. He got clobbered. He got absolutely killed on that one, Ramsey. Robert Zamora with the fist bump. I see you, Robert. Boom. Let's go. James Hill checking in. I see you out there, James Hill. Conrad, Seahawks fan, but watching the Cowboys with my son. Shout out to you, Conrad, and to your son. Thanks for checking in. We've got Richard in the Czech Republic. Jason, what's going on? Adriana, I see you out there. Big Bird. Okay, brother. Appreciate you. Not my first time, but Val wants hers out there. Fist bump to you too, Val. Let's go. Anthony Henry, I see you. KZ Myers. KCM Yaz, 808. The call stands. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass, guys. We're getting back to the action. Ed Ski, hello. David, hello. First time for George Ramirez. Nana S, hello. Paul, what's going on? And Savannah's in the house. Wait, are you literally in the house right now, Savannah? You might actually be downstairs with Christina right now. Anyways, all right, guys. So let's get back to the action. Ramsey, we will cover that and unbox that later today if you watch another game. Here's the punt. This will go back over here, ladies and gentlemen, to the Washington Commanders. It will be signaled a fair catch at the 45-yard line. And so Washington, Adrian Rodriguez saying, hi, my name is Adrian. Savannah saying, I'm literally in the house. Okay. That's what I thought. Christina told me you were coming over. Ramsey was asking about his Saints. What do you guys think? Thanks, guys, for dropping all those emojis. Here's another poll. It has nothing to do with this game, but we're going to help our boy out. So real quick, guys, will the Saints make the playoffs? Just to help our boy out, we're getting back to the action here, guys. We've got ourselves a pistol formation. Washington Commanders have the football from the 45-yard line. There's a snap and a throw to the right-hand side. That is a catch made by Scary Terry on the right. Gets up to about the 48-yard line. 2nd down and 7 coming up right here. So we've got 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. We got 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. The score is 10-9. Multiple missed field goals, multiple missed kicks on this one. Will who do what, says Jay Harris. I've left it up there in the chat for you guys. Will the Saints make it to the playoffs? Here we go. 2nd down and 6 coming up. There's the snap. There is the handoff. Austin Eckler tries to go around the right-hand side. He is wrapped up. He will go nowhere. That'll be a no gain and a 3rd down and 7 coming up right here. Let's effing go. 3rd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. Can the Dallas Cowboys get a stop here? So 77% of voters here on 70 votes, man, said the Saints will not make the playoffs. Now, the chat has been known to be wrong from time to time, but I appreciate y'all's participation. We've got ourselves a 3rd down and 7 Washington Commanders with the football. A 3rd down and 7 coming up here. Shotgun formation. Dallas Cowboys bring a blitz in. Winds up, throws. Incomplete pass. No flags intended for Noah Brown. 4th down coming up. Cowboys get the stop. Let's go. Let's go. Randy, thank you for letting me know. We've got 1.5K viewers in this live stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, ladies and gentlemen. 90% of the viewers on this channel are not subscribed. Don't worry. We're just here to have some fun. Whether you subscribe or not, I'm going to entertain you. Are you not entertained? Here we go, guys. Punt team coming out. Commanders going to kick this football over to the Dallas Cowboys. Here's on 4th down and 7. We're going to end that poll. And this will not be returned. Football will be at the 13-yard line. All right, guys. Last time I've been asking less specific questions. I asked, will the Cowboys score on this one? This time I'm going to ask specifically, will the Cowboys score a touchdown here on this drive? Will the Dallas Cowboys score a touchdown here on this drive? Not a field goal, a touchdown. Legit 6 points. Last time the Cowboys were out, it was not a very successful drive. This time we've got a 1st down and 10 coming up from the 13-yard line in a shotgun formation. There's the snap. Here comes the blitz. Cooper Rush throws left. Catch is made. A gain of 11 and a 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb on the other side there. That gets the football up to about the 24-yard line as we go into the commercial break. So that is the end of the third quarter. How about that, guys? 3 quarters of football gone, and it is a 1-point game with the Dallas Cowboys having the lead here. Man, I said that this game would be hands down easily won by the Washington Commanders, but boy, was I wrong. Looks like the spread is wrong in this game as well. The over-under for this game, 44 points. The Washington Commanders, 11-point favorites in here, yet they trail by 1. Pretty wild. Thank you, Val. Isn't that pretty crazy, though? So Val's been here since before I even had 5,000 subscribers, and now we're sitting at 15.7, and we're continuing to grow. We are in the middle of a commercial break. At the end of the third quarter, you can see a fresh 15 minutes on the clock right there, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh 15 minutes on the clock. When we get back from the break, it'll be a 1st and 10. Dallas Cowboys will have the football at the 24-yard line. All right, guys, here's one that I'm going to ask y'all because this is a Dallas Cowboys live stream, and I know we got a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans out here. I'm also a San Antonio Spurs fan. All right, guys. Now, I'm a big fan of basketball, so not only do I really want to cover some basketball games, and I might do it on a separate channel, but either way, whether it's on this channel or not, I'm a really big fan of basketball too, so I might do it on a separate channel. But would you guys be interested in catching basketball games as well? If I cover basketball, I'll cover the San Antonio Spurs, and I'll cover some other games as well. But just as well as I'm versed, as well versed as I am in the football things, I'm gonna do the exact same thing for the basketball side of it. I'll have the court, I'll have all that broken down, and I'm pretty fired up, man. I think that would be a great way. Yes, go Wemby, says my boy Wade. And I'm all about it, man. I think that the Dallas Cowboys, they've been hard to root for, but the San Antonio Spurs, since we are in San Antonio, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Go Spurs, go, says Adriana. I appreciate that. Basketball might be like hockey and a lot of names thrown around real quick. I know, Big Bird. It's a lot, but we can do the same. I can do the same. You know, we can do a full court press. We can do half court press. We can cover all of those we can cover all of that as well, man. And I'm down to start like a Basketball Nation channel. I actually had a different idea for another YouTube channel anyways, but I think it would be fun. In case you did not know, basketball was literally invented to keep football players in shape during the off season. Since we're getting to the off season, I'd like to do basketball as well. Anyways, here we go. There's the snap. There's a handoff and a fumbled football. Who's going to recover here? Wow, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott fumbles the football. Looks like it was a Cooper Rush fumble. Either way. Anyways, pretty wild. But we might do a Basketball Nation. It might be a sister channel to this channel. Either way, let's end that poll. It was just a quick question. Looks like we've got a little bit of support behind that one. It was a fumble. It was recovered by the Dallas Cowboys. This brings up a 2nd down and 10. All right, guys. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Play clock down to 4. A 4-man rush. Cooper Rush throwing. Catch is made. CeeDee Lamb making a man miss. CeeDee Lamb gets up to the 30-yard line. There's a flag on the play. This might be a 1st down for our Dallas Cowboys. It is personal foul, roughing the passer. That is an automatic 1st down added to the end of the play right there. 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, wow. Cooper Rush's knee. He went low and hit Cooper Rush in the knee right there. It's a close game, guys. And it's a very close game. Who's going to win it? 1st and 10. 14 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. 14 minutes left to go in the 4th. This game is almost over. Dallas Cowboys have a 1-point lead. Motion on the field right now. Cooper Rush just trying to size up the defense to see what kind of defensive formations they're throwing that way. Cooper Rush signaling over to number 88. CeeDee Lamb is the man in motion. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Ezekiel Elliott on 1st and 10 goes nowhere. Picks up about a yard. That brings up a 2nd down and 9. 2nd down. And we are 22 away. Here's the snap. They're showing up actually a highlight of a different game right here. Highlight of Aaron Jones getting a touchdown over the Chicago Bears over there. Let's bring that up. At the right-hand side, you can see the scores over here for the NFL. All right, guys, 2nd down and 9. 13 minutes left to go in this football game. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. Ezekiel Elliott standing to his right. CeeDee Lamb at the top of the screen on the right side of this formation. Cooper Rush surveying, looks left, throws left. A man slipped. What happened, Tolbert? Why would you still throw that? There was such a chance. Oh, man, that was terrible. Twana, hello, welcome. Wow, Jalen Tolbert broke his own ankles. That is so embarrassing to watch. 3rd down and 9 coming up. 3rd down. Jay, did you get your hoodie yet? 3rd down. 3rd down and 9, shotgun formation. Cooper Rush waiting for the snap. You're welcome, Twana. 3rd down and 9. Waiting for the snap. Cooper Rush takes it, dropping back, facing the blitz. Flags coming in. No. Mike McCarthy wants to call a timeout, so timeout will be called there. 2 timeouts left. 2 timeouts left. And that's where they're at right now. All right, guys. Quick question for y'all. I apologize for the awkward silence. So, quick question in the Q&A. What game were you guys most excited about this week? Whether it's this game, whether it's the next game for the 49ers and the Green Bay Packers, maybe it's the Eagles versus Rams game. Let me know what game you guys were most excited about coming into week 12. Here we go, guys. 3rd down and 9 coming up. Drive chart down below for y'all. 3rd down and 9. Baltimore Chargers. I'm with you, Big Bird. That was looking like a good one. Here we go. 3rd down and 9. There's the snap. A 4-man rush coming in. Cooper Rush in the pocket, winds up, throws, and no catch made. Great job by the defense right there. Senristil getting the stop right there. It was a good pass intended for Jalen Brooks, but it got broken up. Great job by the Commanders defense to break that one up. Chiefs Panthers says Rhonda. 49ers Packers says Dennis. Nick saying Chiefs, baby. Vic saying, I need CMC to go off today. That Thursday night game was good, Chris. There's the punt, guys. Dallas Cowboys sending this football back to the Washington Commanders. Commanders gonna start their drive at the 5-yard line. A great punt for the Dallas Cowboys there. Take a look at the scores across the NFL right down here, guys. Minnesota Vikings are up 24-10 over Chicago. New England Patriots trail the Miami Dolphins 31-7. New York Giants and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. New York trailing by 23 in that one. There's also the Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans. That's a 1-point game just like this one. A lot more action in those games. Detroit Lions up 21-6 over the Indianapolis Colts. And how about the Carolina Panthers putting up 19 points against the Kansas City Chiefs? That's a 1-possession game, and the Carolina Panthers have the football. They can score a touchdown in that game and get the 2-point conversion and tie it up. It's an 8-point game there. Can you believe that? So very tight margins across the league right now. Very tight margins across the league right now. Take a look at the total scoring over here on the right-hand side, guys, for these two teams. Total yards of offense for the Dallas Cowboys, 257. On the other side, the Commanders, just 189. If we take a look at it, on offense, they don't average that much. Yards per game, the Dallas Cowboys offense puts up about 322. They're sitting at 257, so they are behind schedule there. And they allow 365 yards, so they are always giving up yardage. Somehow, the Washington Commanders, legitimately, the biggest difference here is that Deron Bland is back for the Dallas Cowboys defense, and that number against the Washington Commanders, I mean, Commanders have only put up 189 yards of offense. Normally, they put up a lot more than that. So again, just for reference, Dallas Cowboys defense, they give up 365 yards per game. And the Washington Commanders offense normally puts up 366. Today, they've only put up 189 against this Dallas Cowboys defense. So there's a difference between the eye test and the actual stat test. And the stats, as you can see, they can be wrong. Okay, right now, guys, we're still in this commercial break. We're just now getting back to it. We are just now getting back to it here. We're going to have a 1st and 10 with the Washington Commanders on their own 5-yard line as we get back to this one. Okay. You know, one question that I have not asked yet so far, and this is one of my favorites for you guys, especially those who are always shy to participate in the chats. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10. There's the snap and a handoff. Austin Eckler gets the carry. Austin Eckler gets the carry there. A gain of 3 for Austin Eckler brings up a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7 coming up right now. And those of you who are new, where are you guys watching from? Are y'all watching this live game from somewhere else in the nation? Shout out to y'all if you are. Maybe you're somewhere else on the planet of Earth. Here we go, guys. Shotgun formation, 2nd down and 8. There's the snap. Right-hand side, Austin Eckler gets up to about the 10 again. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. John Dietz in Florida. Bree in Ohio. Shout out to you, Bree. I'm watching from your bushes. I don't have any bushes. Maybe the neighbors. James Hill saying Ohio. What's going on? Adriana in El Paso. Gary in Washington. Aura in Detroit. Trini in Kingston, Jamaica. Leola. What's going on? Leola in Albuquerque. All right. Adrian in Florida as well. Here we go, guys. 3rd down and 4. This time from the 11. Jaden Daniels in trouble. He throws that football forward. It is incomplete. Intended for Austin Eckler as he gets wrapped up. That brings up a 4th down, and the Cowboys get a stop there. They're going to punt this football back to Dallas. Let's effing go. Dallas Cowboys get a huge stop there, guys. The Dallas Cowboys get a huge stop there, and they needed that. So a 4th down and 4, and they're going to punt that football back to Dallas. Jaden Daniels got hit pretty hard on that one. Here's the snap. There's the punt. This goes back. And this will be signaled a fair catch at about the 50-yard line. 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. Jay Harris, every breath you take, every move you make. Isn't that song so weird? Twana in Maryland, Tom in Florida, Sean in Virginia. We got Moby in Washington, Antonio in Atlanta, Amalio in Texas, Gary in Washington. Gary, are you staying safe? I hear it's like hurricaning on the West Coast. Shout out to the rest of you guys who have participated in the chat. Big shout out to anybody in Texas. We are in San Antonio, Texas, by the way. So if you're from Texas and you're watching this live stream and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, we are 17 subscribers away from hitting our goal today. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Waiting for the snap right now is Cooper Rush. Motion on the field from CeeDee Lamb. There's the snap. A handoff to Rico Dowdle, who pushes his way forward through this Commanders defense. That brings up a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up after the gain of 4 for the Washington Commanders. Larry in Oregon. George in Columbus. Eli Texan, rush time. Non in DC. Billy in West Texas. Conrad in Washington State. Thanks, Josh Johnson. Appreciate that, my friend. Fist bump to everyone who is subscribed to this channel. Thank you, guys. Let's go. 2nd down and 6, guys. Cowboys have the lead. Cowboys have the ball. Cooper Rush takes the snap. Throws underneath. Rico Dowdle gets up to about the 35-yard line. Good for a gain of 10 and a Dallas Cowboys 1st down. Let's go, Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 coming up. James, I see you with the fist bump. I see you too, Rhonda Davis. Let's go. Dallas Cowboys get the 1st down. That brings up a 1st and 10 up to the 36-yard line. Let's go. All right, y'all. 1st and 10. There's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side. Cooper Rush in out there, hands that off to looks like Trey Lance was in on the play. You take a quick look. Okay. Here we go, guys. We got ourselves a 2nd down and 9 coming in right here. Pay closer attention to those jersey numbers. Looks like Trey Lance might have been in on one of those plays when I called Cooper Rush. Here comes 2nd down and 9. There's the snap, dropping back. Rush looks left, throws left. That is intended for Jonathan Mingo. The football is in the dirt. That brings up a 3rd down and 9. 3rd down coming up here. Cowboys just need a few more yards to get to that field goal range comfortably for Brandon Aubrey. Their long snapper, Cowboys long snapper, needs to snap that football with a little more speed on that. 10 more to go, Brandy. That's right, to get to the goal right here. We only need 10 more, but we've got 10 minutes to do that. We've got 3 wide receivers to the left. A big third down situation coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Cooper Rush waiting to take the snap with the play clock getting down to 2. There is the snap, looking left, throwing left, up in the air. Grab is made. First down, Dallas Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb makes the catch, but hold the phone. There is a flag. Let's find out what this flag is. 16-yard grab right there for CeeDee Lamb. It should be a first down. So illegal formation on Tyler Guyton. Bring it back. Illegal formation on Tyler Guyton. Let's watch this one more time. What are you talking about? How is that an illegal formation? That was a garbage call. Third down and 14 coming up here. I'm like livid by that. That backs the Cowboys up to the 40. A shotgun formation. There's the drop back. And Cooper Rush will dump off underneath to the fullback here. Catch is made by Hunter Lupke as he gets to the 30-yard line before being brought down. And that brings up a 4th down and 4. Dallas Cowboys going to kick a field goal here. This is Brandon Aubrey lined up for another field goal attempt. Brandon Aubrey. Here we go. So Brandon Aubrey lined up to kick a 48-yard field goal from the right hash. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good, ladies and gentlemen. The score is now 13-9. 13-9. Score has not updated just yet. There's a flag on this play. Let's find out what it is. This should still be good. They're saying it's on Dorrance Armstrong. There's a flag on this play too, guys. Let's find out what this one is. All points count. They sure do, James Hill. They're saying it was late. They're saying it came after the play. I think it was a 4th down and 4. If it's a 5-yard penalty, it's a first down. Okay. Field goal is good after the play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary roughness on both sides right there. Those penalties will offset, and everything is going to be just fine. So the score is 13-9, as it was said earlier. Field goal Cowboys. It is good. Looks like you guys think that the Cowboys will win this game. They now have a 4-point lead. And CBS Sports needs to update their stuff right there. Watching from Albuquerque, New Mexico, says our girl Val. What's going on? All right, guys, to everybody who's checking in, appreciate y'all. Are you guys going to be looking for football on Thanksgiving? Are you guys going to be looking for football this Thanksgiving? If you are, I will be live for you. If you guys don't have anywhere to catch the game, I will be live for you. I will be covering the Detroit Lions game, and I will be covering the Cowboys game on Thanksgiving. I will also be covering a Black Friday game, the game between the Raiders and the Chiefs. So if you are looking for Thanksgiving football, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I will be covering football for you guys. All right, guys, once again, and for those of you who weren't here during the first half and now you're checking in, these will be the next 5 games for the Dallas Cowboys. This will be one of the games that I cover. It will be the Dallas Cowboys hosting the New York Giants on Thanksgiving. Then in week 13, Monday Night Football with the Dallas Cowboys versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Cowboys will be hosting Cincinnati. That will be Monday Night Football. Then we've got a Sunday game, Dallas Cowboys, midday game, Cowboys at Panthers. Week 16, we will then have a primetime game on Sunday, Buccaneers at Dallas Cowboys, and then a 3:25 game in Week 17, Cowboys at Philadelphia Eagles. On the other side, y'all, Washington Commanders, they will be hosting in Week 13. This will be a midday game. Commanders at Titans, won't be covering that game. Washington Commanders at Saints, I probably won't be covering this game either. I probably will only be covering, well, I might cover this one. Sunday day football, Eagles and Commanders. That's going to be a pretty good game. That'll be Week 16. And these will be the final two games of the season for Washington, Week 17 and Week 18. Bye week for Washington is Week 14. You can see that gap right here. So, yeah. All right. Those are gonna be the final weeks of the season for the Washington Commanders, and I will be covering a handful of those for you guys. Anyways, shout out to y'all. Thanks for watching this live stream. Of course, y'all know that we do this for all of our teams. We do the team stats. We also do the offenses. We do the defenses. We do the next 5 games for each team. We do the head-to-head comparisons every single game, ladies and gentlemen, whether that's the Monday Night Football schedule, the defensive lineup, and we can compare the defenses, the run game comparison, the wide receiver comparison, the quarterback comparison. We do it all for every live stream. And when I say we, I mean me. I do these live streams and I take every moment that I have of my free time to compile these streams for you guys. I hope you all enjoy the effort that we put into these games, that I put into these games. Washington Commanders have the football at the 30-yard line, but they're going to fire the football, and that is going to be a throw, a catch made, and a fumble recovered by the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys will get the football back. Eric Kendricks with the football, and a first down for the Dallas Cowboys. Wow. So from the 30-yard line, there was a throw and a catch made by Bates. He has possession. He's running with the football. Eric Kendricks lays down on top of it. Wow, great smash right there. Malik Hooker smashes that football. No, it was Wilson who smashes that football out of his hands. And it was recovered by Eric Kendricks. Let's go. Michael Simmons, thank you, my friend. Dallas Cowboys get the turnover there. Let's go. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at the 44-yard line. A toss to the left-hand side. Rico Dowdle looking shifty. Gets up to about the 35. A gain of 9 and a 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd down. Man, talk about a rough one here. Let's go. 2nd down and 2 coming up. We are 5 subscribers away from reaching our goal today, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Matt, my fiance, my wife-to-be, will be working on Thanksgiving since she has she's a nurse, a labor and delivery nurse, so she's a nurse and she has to work long hours. I will be working that day too. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 1. There's a look to the right and a throw to the right, and it looks like the catch is made for CeeDee Lamb on the right-hand side. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. All we're here to do is grind, man. We're here to grind. We are growing this channel, and this is my passion project. I will be live every minute that I can be. Here we go, guys. We hit the goal, 15-8. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 coming up. A shotgun formation motion on the field. There's the snap and a handoff. Up the middle goes Rico Dowdle, looking good. Gain of 7 on that play. 2nd down and 3. I need some water. I'm losing my voice here. I've got some throat coat downstairs. I will get that set up. All right, guys. 2nd down and 3 coming up. 13-9. Cowboys have the lead. A forced turnover there. Let's effing go. Cowboys inside the red zone. CeeDee Lamb not in on this play. Cooper Rush is out there in the shotgun formation. Fantasy numbers to the right. There's the snap. Flags coming in. It's going to be a false start on the offense. Dallas Cowboys will be backed up 5 yards. 2nd down and 3 becomes 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8. Thank you, Twana. Goal reached, says Brandy. America's game of the week is next. I will be covering that, guys. 49ers and Green Bay Packers as soon as this live stream is over. Lose the HEB sponsorship. I never had an HEB sponsorship. I wish I did. That'd be great. Oh, you're talking about the sodas? Yeah, I just forgot to bring one upstairs. Here we go, guys. Single back formation after the 5-yard penalty. 2nd down and 8. There's the snap and a handoff. Rico Dowdle running with some aggression there. Picks up 2, maybe 3 yards. That brings up a 3rd down and 6. 3rd down coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Terrence, how about the Bears? Says Terrence. More like the Beers. All right, there's the scores there for the Bears. Right down there, Minnesota handling that Bears situation 24-16 right now. Here we go, guys. Dallas Cowboys 22 yards out from the 22-yard line. We got an empty backfield here. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Cooper Rush dropping back, looks, throws, deep shot, wide open, touchdown, Luke Schoonmaker, touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. How about that? Cooper Rush, 22-yard touchdown. Wow. Wow. Touchdown 20-9, not 20-19. My gosh. Touchdown there for the Dallas Cowboys. Unbelievable. And there's the kick. The extra point attempt is up. The kick is up. The kick is good. It is 20-9, 20-9. That is the score. Unbelievable. Let's go. Let's go, Dallas Cowboys. I love it. We got about 2,000 people watching this live stream right now. If this is your first time checking out Football Nation, be sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. If you are new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. The Dallas Cowboys now have an 11-point lead over the Washington Commanders. Great job there, Cooper Rush. You can see him flexing right now. Cooper Rush fired up. Dallas Cowboys fired up. How about my Cowboys fans out there? Oh, man, Dallas Cowboys haters. That made y'all pretty quiet. Huh? What about it? What about you guys? What y'all thinking? Let's go, Dallas. I don't mind being wrong about this one. I asked who will win this game. Out of the 462 votes, 59% of you guys say Dallas Cowboys. And now that is starting to look more and more real. Luke Schoonmaker made the catch for 22 yards. Cooper Rush today, 247 yards. 2 touchdowns, 21 fantasy points. There is the kick, ladies and gentlemen. Washington Commanders have the football. They get that up to about the 30-yard line, 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 1, a net of 1. And they're going to start this drive here at the 31-yard line. How about that? Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I was wrong. I'll admit it, says Gary. I was wrong too, man. I was the first one to say the Dallas Cowboys were going to struggle today, but it looks like Mike McCarthy is fighting for his job. Looks like half the team is fighting for their jobs right now. Interesting what a team can do when they have their backs up against the wall. Washington Commanders with the football from the 31. There's the snap. Jaden Daniels looking left, throwing left. Catch is made by Terry McLaurin. He breaks a tackle. He should have just gone down. Instead, he will get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 10. It's a second down and 10 from the 31-yard line. No huddle, hurry up offense here for the Washington Commanders with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this football game. An 11-point game makes this pretty serious. There's the snap, winds up, throws. Wow, tough catch made. Tough catch made there by Noah Brown. A gain of what, 19 yards? Gain of about 11, actually. Janice, what's going on? Thank you for the $5 super chat and your first super chat ever on a live stream. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Much love to you. First and 10 coming up right here. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Dropping back and searching. Winds up, fires. Catch is made. There's that 19-yard gain. Noah Brown back-to-back receptions. Gain of 19. First down for the Washington Commanders. Can the Cowboys defense get a stop? Can the Cowboys defense get a stop here? There's the snap on first and 10. Jaden Daniels gets wrapped up from behind. There's a sack lunch right there, courtesy of Micah Parsons. A loss right there of 6. Quick question, will the Commanders score on this drive? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Will the Commanders score on this drive? That brings up a second down and 16. There is the snap. Dropping back, Jaden Daniels fires. Catch is made way downfield. That is good for about 20 yards. Noah Brown again. And another first down for the Commanders. There is a flag on the play. It'll be a defensive offsides. That penalty will be declined. That'll be a first down, first and 10 at the 25-yard line for Washington. First down, Washington Commanders at the 25-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Good catch by Noah Brown. His revenge game here against the Dallas Cowboys, huh? Here we go. First and 10, shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the right. Cowboys showing blitz. They bring a good rush right there. A throw to the right-hand side. Catch made by Luke McCaffrey. That'll be a gain of about 8. That'll bring up a second down and 2. So a second down and 2. Now the football is at the 17-yard line. Football up to the 17. That stops the clock. Luke McCaffrey makes the catch, and he goes out of bounds, stopping the clock. Second down and 7. Football to the 17. A shotgun formation. Motion on the field here. There's the snap. Looks right, throws right. Zach Ertz on the other side of that pass, down at about the 10-yard line. That brings up a second down and 4. So a second down coming up. Cowboys defense giving up a couple yards there. 6-yard gain. Second down coming up for Dallas. First down, first and goal right there. First down for Commanders. There's the snap, there's the handoff around the left-hand side. Jeremy McNichols trying to find some space, gets up inside the 5, goes down at the 4. That brings up a second down and goal from the 4. So Jeremy McNichols gets the carry here. Here we go. Will the Commanders score on this drive, guys? Y'all said no. 64% of you said no on this one. Looks like only 36% of you guys will be right here. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field. There is the snap. Jaden Daniels winds up, shoots to the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown for the Washington Commanders. And the score is now 15-20. Touchdown Commanders. And that is what's happened so far. Twana saying, I told you. Guys, 3 minutes left to go in this game. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Uh-oh, says CM. See you later. Uh-oh. A 2-point conversion coming up here, guys. This is going to be the difference on whether or not they need a field goal or a touchdown to win. Here comes the 2-point attempt for the Washington Commanders. Timeout going to be called right here by who? Dallas taking a timeout. So timeout going to be taken here. They're going to call a play for a 2-point conversion. Commanders going to try to get this 2-point conversion. They need it to make it a 3-point game. If they don't get it, they'll need to score a touchdown. The score is 20-15. Here we go, guys. 3 minutes left to go in this football game. 3 minutes left to go in this football game, and then immediately after this game, guys, we're going to go straight into the next one. I'm going to take just a few moments to get that second live stream fired up and ready to go. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. 2-point attempt coming up here. There's the snap, and around the right-hand side goes Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels runs it in, and it's good. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. Scoring drive right there makes it a 3-point game, and the Washington Commanders are going to kick this football back to the Dallas Cowboys. How about them apples? What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think about that? Okay. All right. A 3-point game here. That makes it a very close game. Oh, man. Oh, man. Rigged says suck me. Suck my. I don't know, man. Interesting name. It was a sketchy one. I couldn't read the whole thing. I didn't know where that was going. I didn't know where that name was going. Dude, if Dallas loses, I don't know what to say anymore. Oh, man. Well, guys, we're going to have back-to-back coming up here. Cowboys Commanders, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboys Commanders. 3 minutes is a long time. 3 minutes is a long time, especially when you have 2 timeouts. But whoever, Commanders going to kick this football back to Dallas. Here's the kick. All right, guys, here's the kick. And Kevontae Turpin is going to pick this football up at the 1. He gets to the 5, the 10, the 20, the 30. He is gone. Kevontae Turpin, the 50, across midfield, the 25, the 10. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Kickoff returned for a touchdown. Dallas Cowboys, Kevontae Turpin. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Wow. Let's go. A kicked return for a touchdown there. I love it. Corrections, Mike about to throw up. What are you guys thinking out there in the chat area? Let's effing go. Let's win this, says Janice. That's what I'm saying, girl. Well, and just like that, it's a 10-point game again, isn't it? Let's go. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. And the score? 27-16. Guys, that kick went between his legs. He had to turn around and pick up the football at the 1-yard line. He ran that back for 99 yards. Kevontae Turpin. Unbelievable. The spread, I'll bring that up. It's at the bottom for you guys. He was saying, what's the spread again? Turpin time. Monroe in the house. What's going on, Jerome? All BS aside, hope your Cowboys win, says Corrections Mike. Thank you, Corrections. Cowboys win out. Dak looking for a job, says Lucas. They just paid him. He ain't doing nothing. He's just hanging out. He's got $260 million coming his way. Good to see you so happy, says Wade Tuckness. How about them Cowboys? Let's go. Man, that I am cheesing now. I can't stop smiling. Even though I was wrong for my pick'ems, I am glad that the Dallas Cowboys are proving me wrong right now. What on earth, man? What on earth? Pretty wild there. All right, guys. Love that for us. That's going to be a touchback. By the way, these are the special teams, defense special teams scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. The ones who have had the most points throughout the first 11 weeks of the season: Minnesota Vikings, Denver Broncos, Pittsburgh Steelers, Buffalo Bills. Those are the top 4. I have the top 8 scrolling by down here at the bottom. Now, Washington definitely is supposed to be a good team, but my gosh, they are not looking so good right now. Dallas Cowboys defense and special teams doing their thing. So Washington Commanders now have the football at the 30-yard line. Throw to the left-hand side. Catch made by Austin Eckler as he fumbles the football too. No way. I think Austin Eckler fumbled again. Did Terry McLaurin recover? It is recovered by Terry McLaurin. Austin Eckler fumbled the ball there, guys. Jordan Lewis whips that football out of Austin Eckler's hands. Kendricks laid down on top of it. He couldn't quite recover. This time, Jaden Daniels on 2nd down and 9 after the fumble will scramble forward. And a big gain here. The 45, the 50, the 45 across midfield. A big first down there for the Washington Commanders, trying to stay relevant here. Not out of time just yet. That does stop the clock with 2:11 left to go. Josh Johnson saying LOL at Josh. I like me too. All right, guys. How about that? Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. Eric Kendricks down on the ground right now. He's down on one knee. Let's see what happens. Somebody hit big today, says Old School. What's going on, Old School? 4 p.m. checking in right now. Bloodline Josh checking in as well. Come on, Dallas. I see you, Bloodline. Leola, what's going on? Saying amazing. Noel saying go Cow. DC moving, says Mouse Manager. Christopher D saying come on, defense. Twana saying Cowboys got this one. Kenneth Walker saying rigged. Jade saying any given Sunday, huh? Clayboy saying losing against the Cowboys. Oof. Gordon McGriff, welcome. Bree, welcome. All right, guys, here we go. Lions are the best team in the NFL right now. You're right, dude. I said it. I said it. It's not even going out on a limb. It's just facts. Let's bring up those scores over there. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 across midfield from the 46-yard line. Washington Commanders have the football. Looks right, throws right. Catch is made on the right-hand side. Catch is made by Zach Ertz. A gain of 5. He goes out of bounds with 2:06 left to go. We'll get at least one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll get at least one more before the 2-minute warning. So 2nd down and 5 coming up here. Final score there, Detroit Lions 24-6 in that one. We got 2 minutes left to go in this one. Let's see, could the Cowboys get the football back and then just end this one here in 2 minutes? There's the snap, dropping back, surveying, looking left, throwing left, catch is made. Good for a big first down there, depending on what the flag is. 2nd down and 5. Big gain of 24 yards. It looks like it's going to be an illegal formation there against the Commanders, backing them up 5 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. It would have been a first down right there, up to about the 17-yard line. But instead, that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes left to go in this football game. 2 minutes left to go in this football game. I'm going to post this again as soon as it's over, but that is the link to the next stream, guys. I'm covering the next game as well. The San Francisco 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. I will be covering 2 games, not just 2 games, 3 games back to back. It will look just like this, but you'll see the Packers on this side. You'll see the 49ers on this side. I will have a quiz for that one. I will have all of the graphics that we have up. I just got to make the changes. See if I can make some of these changes in real time right now. Might actually be able to do that to save some time. I can definitely make some of these changes here. Next game is going to be 49ers and Packers. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to make some adjustments for the next live stream. I think they're going to be right. I hope they're going to be right. Uh-oh. That's definitely going to be messy. It's going to be fun, though. We're going to have fun. No harm, no foul. Nothing wrong with making adjustments on the fly. Make sure I don't put in any of the Eagles stats there. Okay. And then, of course, there we go. Let's see what that looks like. Let's go back out of studio mode. I just want to see if I did this one right. I did. These are all going to be the stats for later's games. We're going to do another game after this one, guys. So be sure to check in because we will be doing some stuff as I'm making these adjustments. So, all right, let's see. Making these adjustments in real time. How about that? Who's the away team? The away team is going to be the 49ers. So we're going to put in the 49ers stats. Going to put in the depth charts here for the 49ers as well. Just making adjustments in real time. And you guys can't even tell that I'm doing it. You guys don't even know what's going on out there. Hey, bobbity-beebity-bobbity-bo. 49ers defense. 49ers next 5. All right, guys, let's get back to the action. Enough of me doing that. Let's bring this up. Winds up, throws, catch is made. It was a first down and 10. It was a second down and 10. That is a completed pass. That brings up a third down. No, that brings up a first and 10. Fresh new set of downs. There's the spike of the football. 2 minutes left to go. That stops the clock. That does stop the clock. Watch the Eagles lose tonight. What's going on? What about the game? Let's bring up the drive chart for you guys. Let's go here. And that way you guys can at least see the drive chart down below. They're going to get the 3 points and then try to recover here, guys. That's what they're going to do. So they stop the clock. They're going to need to recover an onside kick either way. So here they go, a 51-yard field goal attempt. There's the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the score is now 20-27. Washington Commanders are going to go back to a commercial break, and then they're going to try to kick and recover this onside kick. So an onside kick coming up here. All right, 49ers. Okay. Now, if they could actually... Is that right? Let's get out of studio mode. Is that all of them? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're good to go on that one. Because I got to get right into it. Got to get right into the next one. Let's make the adjustments here for the home team, which is the Green Bay Packers today. Let's see, Packers stats. Okay. All right, guys. Onside kick attempt coming up right here. An onside kick coming up right here. Here it is. Let's watch it. Let's see what happens. Here's the snap. There's the kick. No snap, but there's the kick. It will take a bounce, and it will be recovered by the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys gonna take the football over here at the 49-yard line. And the Dallas Cowboys in a great spot here to win this game. Cowboys in a great spot here to win this game, guys. I think the Cowboys should be able to win this game in the position that they're in right now. By the way, in case you guys are interested in catching the next live stream, there is the link to it. 49ers versus the 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. It's in there in the chat. 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go in this football game. There's the snap. They're going to keep this football on the ground. Cooper Rush going to hang on to it. They're going to burn those timeouts, force the Washington Commanders to use their timeouts. They do need to pick up some yardage, though. That brings up a 2nd down and 12 at the 49-yard line. What's going on? Yes, that is right. Wow is right. Christina and Savannah up here saying wow at this game, that the Dallas Cowboys have a 7-point lead when they were 10-point underdogs here, and they have the football inside of Washington Commanders territory with 94 seconds left to go in this game. We've got a 2nd down and 12. The clock has stopped because the Commanders have called a timeout in this one. They're zoomed in right now on these two NFC head coaches on the sidelines. I did say that. I said I would be surprised if the Cowboys scored 20 points. Here they are with 27. 27-20, a 7-point lead for Dallas. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Cooper Rush is flushed out to the right. Cooper Rush doesn't care. He will go down. They're just trying to milk that clock to burn that final down right there. Let's see if the Washington Commanders... Jay Harris, no worries. We'll be live all day for you guys, so don't y'all worry. We've got a 12-hour live stream coming up today. Of course, as soon as this is over, guys, we're going to be going into the next one. If y'all are interested in catching that game, again, here is the link for the next game. Gordon McGriff saying your girl support is effing awesome. She is effing awesome. Her and her friend. Do y'all want to come say hi? No. No? Okay, no worries. No problem. 3rd down coming up here, guys. I never doubted my boys, says Adriana. Is your nose growing, Adriana? Are you lying to us? 3rd down and 8 coming up right here. After that loss, the tackle for a loss. 3rd down and 18, I should say. 3rd down. There's the snap and a handoff. Up the middle goes Rico Dowdle to about the 50-yard line. 80 seconds left to go and no timeouts left. Dallas Cowboys going to milk this clock as far as they can. I could really use some H2O, and I'll go grab some during this break right here. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I did. I know. I'm also like out of beer, but we don't have any beer in the house. So that would be, I like that. Yes. 4th down and 12. Here's the punt team for the Dallas Cowboys. Play clock down to 5. Apologize for breaking my attention, guys. Waiting for the snap right now from the 50-yard line. They're just going to take all the time. Flag for delay of game coming in right now. Plenty of time left. I was going to bring you apple juice, says corrections, Mike. All right, guys. Final question here. It's only a 7-point game. Can the Washington Commanders tie this up? Can the Commanders tie this up? Commanders about to take the football. Here in this one, they've got 33 seconds. They will have about 33 seconds left to get this done. Here we go. There's the snap. There is the kick. This one going back. Commanders not going to return this one. Zacchaeus marking it a fair catch at about the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders. Let's see if I got all of these set aside. All right, guys, 1st down coming up right here. Here we go. A big 1st down coming up right here. There's the snap from the 14-yard line. Jaden Daniels winds up and throws. Catch is made. Terry McLaurin, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 10. Touchdown. Washington Commanders. Oh, my gosh. The Washington Commanders just scored a touchdown on one play. On one play. That is what the Cowboys get for sitting back and not trying to pick up a first down. That is what you get for your poor coaching, Mike McCarthy. All you needed to win this game was to pick up a first down, and instead you sat on your ass and hoped that the Commanders couldn't answer back. That is... Can we please fire Mike McCarthy? For the love of God. Here we go. Seibert lined up to kick this one. There's the snap, a bad hold. The kick is up and it's no good. And the Dallas Cowboys will get the football. 1 point game. The missed extra point attempt again. Oh my gosh. Do you want to talk about scripted? What? It was a bad snap. There is the kick, and the kick is just shanked left. Just as planned. Checkmate, McCarthy. What? I'm sorry. I don't believe the NFL is scripted, but that looked a little suspicious. I gotta tell you, dude, that looked a little sus to me, man. Wow. Tell me there is no God, says Wade Tuckness. A missed extra point attempt. And Dan Quinn upset on that one. Mario, do you still want to fire McCarthy? Yes, I do still want to fire McCarthy. I think they should still fire Mike McCarthy. Here comes an onside kick attempt. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys are going to call a timeout here. Unbelievable. God knows that rent is due, says Miracle David. Let's go, Dallas Cowboys. What are their playoff chances now? I think they went up from like 0.03 to maybe 1%. Terry McLaurin with a huge 90-yard touchdown on that one, and yet just crazy. How did he miss that field goal? Insane. Dallas Cowboys have the 1 point lead right now. Guys, again, if you're looking for the next game, if you're looking for the 49ers and Green Bay Packers game, I'm covering it. It's going to be right there. Here we go. All right, guys, we get an onside kick, and this will be picked up and brought back. Oh, the Cowboys, the 20, the 10, the end zone touchdown on another kick recovery. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Wow. Instead of laying down on top of it, the Dallas Cowboys return it for a touchdown. And that will be all she wrote, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? The onside kick was recovered for a touchdown. Wow. Wow, the onside kick was recovered for a touchdown. Special teams again for the Dallas Cowboys. If you have Cowboys defense special teams fired up, that is 2 touchdowns for the Dallas Cowboys special teams. If you don't have the Dallas Cowboys defense lined up as your team captain, you did not win fantasy sports today. The extra point attempt is good. I was hoping for overtime, says Old School. Not happening today. It's still an 8-point game. So, believe it or not, they could still come back to win. Look at that score, says Janice. Look at that score, 34-26. 34-26. My gosh. Jerry Jones at the game. Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Less than 500 likes on this live stream. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, let's get to 1,000 likes. I know I got at least 1,000 Dallas Cowboys fans in here. Smash that like button, guys. 14 seconds left to go. Let's effing go. How about that? Wow. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan and you enjoyed this live stream, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. Right now, the Cowboys are up. They're going to kick this back. Brandon Aubrey going to put that in the hands of Austin Ekeler. There is a return. The 10, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35. Stop made there. Austin Ekeler looks like he got knocked out. He is face down on the ground. Uh-oh. He is out. Austin Ekeler got knocked out. Like straight up knocked out. He went full pancake. Great acting, says suck me. Suk me. I can't say that I hate your name, but it's hard to. Can you phonetically spell that for me, please? Can you spell that phonetically? Well, officials still talking about it, guys. Let's find out what is happening here. So there was a return for the Washington Commanders, and face down on the field right now is Austin Ekeler. And of course, the Dallas Cowboys want to monopolize football, so they are America's game of the week. There's 9 seconds left to go in this game. And of course, they had to do this. They could have just knelt this game. This game could have been over already. This game is already over, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and switch over to this. Let's make sure all of these are in here. Yes. And these are all in here as well. These are correct. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I just want to make sure that all of this is set. So I'm going to make myself disappear because I'm going to make some quick changes here. This game is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Cowboys will now be the 49ers. Making some quick adjustments in real time. You guys get to see how the sausage is made here. Giggity. Giggity. Left square. Make that adjustment. All right, guys. We got another game coming up after this. And the other game is going to be the San Francisco 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get this all set up for the next live stream. I'm making all of these changes happen in real time, so don't you worry. Blow this up. Green Bay Packers, Washington Commanders. Here we go. This is going to say Packers. Go, Pack, go. Blow this up just a little bit. As we wait for the next game to come up. All right, guys, we're waiting for the next game to come up. We got the 49ers versus Packers coming up after this. Everyone down on one knee. Austin Ekeler is down at the moment. Austin Ekeler is down. And it looks like he did just sit up, but he got knocked out, dude. Austin Ekeler got his... He got rocked, dude. Poor Austin Ekeler. 9 seconds left in this game. You might as well just take the knee. You don't want to hurt your guys any more than you have to at this point. It's okay to take the L. I know you don't want to lose to the Dallas Cowboys, but it's not worth losing your best players over. Okay. So as soon as this one is over, guys, they're going to get into the next one. I'm going to start the next live stream immediately after this one. I know I'm not on the screen and I'm just disappeared right now. Don't worry. I will be covering this next game, obviously, as I'm getting prepared for it. Next game should start pretty quickly. We'll make sure that you guys are here for it. There it is. If y'all want to watch it, I will not be going straight into it from this platform, so you will have to go to my next live stream and check into there. I've got it over there on the right-hand side for you guys. Right now, Dallas Cowboys, Washington Commanders is still not over. It is the Commanders versus the Cowboys still happening right now. Hope nobody is confused by what you're seeing. It's a 1st and 10 with 9 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 with 9 seconds left to go. There's the snap, dropping back. Jaden Daniels winds up, fires. Catch is made. Zach Ertz goes out of bounds. 4 seconds left to go. And the Hail Mary coming up next. Next play will be a Hail Mary, a shot to the end zone. Washington Commanders on their own 42-yard line. This will have to be a 65-yard throw or more for Jaden Daniels. I don't know if his arm is that big, but we're about to find out. We're about to find out, ain't we? All right, guys, so as soon as this game is over, I am going to end this broadcast, and we will start a next one. There is the snap. In the pocket, in trouble now. Jaden Daniels on the move. Jaden Daniels airs it out. Deep shot to the end zone. Intercepted. Dallas Cowboys bring it back. That is the final score of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Cowboys will win this game 34-26. And that is all the time I have for this one. We're going to get straight into the next game, guys. Let me go ahead and drop that. If you want to find it, I'm spamming the crap out of the chat. Click on that, and you will find me on the next live stream. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be live in about 10 seconds.